Alright. Hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another Wild Wednesday. I mean, you know it, it's Wednesday my dudes, and that means we're gonna be hunting wild Pokemon. So, more specifically Shinies of course. And today I wanted to try, I wanted to get the Ralls, so both a female and a male one. Because I found a way to get a male Ralls as well via RNG Manipulation. And I'm going to show you how. You can get one, or at least I can get one. It always depends on your train ID, secret ID combination of course. But the way I do it is I use a Q Charmer in the first spot of my party. And the Q Charmer in question here is female, so that means I can get a male Ralts. So we are on route 102. That's where you can get a Ralts. So let's select that. The delay is gonna be 261. I'm gonna be using Sweet Scent. And how do you use, like, for example, if I do this, well, okay, Square Shiny, I only get a female one, and no, like, there's absolutely no male. So how can I get a male one in this case? Well, since Emerald, and just to be clear, this cannot be done in Ruby and Sapphire unfortunately, because it wasn't implemented back then. Oh hey there Kaiser Karmazin, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Shout out to one of my Patreons, Kaiser Karmazin. Can actually be here for the streams for the first time like in a week. Hey, no problem, everyone got their own live going on. Definitely understand, especially now during the summer months, there's a lot of people who I haven't seen for a while, and I assume they got other stuff to do. So yeah, I never take this personally, and if you're ever watching a streamer who does take that personally, it's not really a good character attribute, if you ask me. But yeah, what you do is you click on Synchronize here in Pokéfinder, and then it says Q Charm, and then I select the female lead 50% male target. So every single Pokemon, should it have a gender, has a gender ratio. So Ralts is 50-50, so it's either can be female or male 50% of the time. Most Pokemon fall in this category, but please do not do the same mistake that I did and just assume that most are gonna be there, when in fact I thought, okay, this shiny should be female, why is it male? That was because I forgot about the gender ratio. My weekend was crazy, I'm still recovering from it. Crazy in a good way or crazy in a bad way? Because you can recover from a crazy good weekend, but you can also recover from a crazily bad weekend, so I hope it's the former, not the latter. Alright, so I have a female lead, and when I hit generate, I get one single one, but I mean, that's all I can get. A male Ralts frame and a shiny frame. So I did my babbling now, let's start with the shiny hunting, right? And if the music is too loud or not loud enough, then please let me know. Hey there Fiery Charmeleon, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing great, I haven't seen you in a while. But I just know that life is just, especially when you are an adult, just really busy, especially when you're working, or if you're writing a PhD. People that I know who are in the process of finishing their, or just doing a PhD, a doctor's degree, they're always one of the busiest people you're ever gonna meet. If I had a nickel for every car accident I almost got in, I'd be a millionaire. Oh jeez. That does not sound good, but at least you made it home, like as a whole, not broken or no hospitalization. I've seen dashcam videos of American drivers, and I know that's not showing all of them, and you shouldn't just assume that every single person is gonna drive like that just from a couple of dashcam videos, but what I saw, oh geez, that was pretty tough. Yeah. It was crazy in the most mixed bag way possible. Oof, okay. Oh, that's even harder to, I would say, recover from it, because you have to recover from the bad stuff. You have to let the good stuff sink in, and then you have that weird clash of it was good, it was bad, and just that incongruence feeling weird. At least that's how I am. I can imagine that is, you're gonna need some time to let that sink in. Hey there, Ahmed, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Mostly due to me not being able to wake up early enough for a stream with how early they are in my timeline. Sounds like you're from an alternate universe, but no, I know what you mean. Your time zone, yeah. Just caught it tonight because sad. Oh, hopefully you'll feel better soon. Chicago drivers are awful. The second you get within 45 minutes of the city, it's like a free-for-all on the road. Oh, jeez. I mean, the dashcam videos have really scarred me. I saw stuff that I thought wasn't, like, how were they able to get their driver's license, or did they just leave their brains at home when they enter their car? I don't know. Can't really explain it. Had very awkward interactions with one of my friend's parents and their stepmom. She's asexual and they thought we were dating. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that can be very awkward, I see. Yeah, yikes. Hopefully it wasn't too awkward. And I'm also really happy to say that now I am in the process of my channel is being re-reviewed. So I might get the monetization, and then I can finally have channel members and merchandise and other stuff like custom emoticons. So the old lady in me wants to say smileys, but that's not how you say it anymore. It's not emojis either, technically, but you know what I mean. Custom stuff, it's gonna be very, very fun. I'm in the process with my husband. He's gonna help me since he is an artist. I'm not really that gifted when it comes to drawing stuff or animating it. He definitely is, and we're looking for some, yeah, we're looking for a lot of custom emoticons, funny animations. The shiny oddish is definitely gonna be one. If you have any ideas or, you know, something that you really want to see and that would fit my channel, then feel free to comment it. I'm definitely gonna go over that. The only country with worse drivers than the United States might be like India or something. Well, I can't say. I guess, how could you approximate the number of bad drivers, or just how bad the drivers of a given nation are? I would maybe say the amount of fatal crashes, or well, I know from the dash cam footage. I don't know why I like watching dash cam footage, and then I always see, could I react if I were the driver? I don't know if anyone else does that, but I sometimes do that. I watch dash cam videos, and I just try to put myself in the shoes of the driver, and I just try to see if I have the reaction time to stop whatever, or maybe evade whatever's gonna happen. But let me tell you, the Russian dashcam videos that I saw, I don't know, they might, I don't think they have DUI laws there at all, because they drive like they're all drunk. It's crazy. Hey there, Autobot AI, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Great day to press A with precision, yeah? Definitely. Today amazing, I had a revenge on a bully that made me cry 6 years ago. Oh boy. Spill the tea, Amit. Spill the tea, sister. Or, well, brother. I'm always saying revenge shouldn't be done, but bullies do not, like, get zero sympathy and empathy from me, so... No, it gets worse than that. We are going to be roommates next year. And the stepmom is like, and they were roommates. Sorry. That vine just popped into my head. Every single time I read that stupid word, roommates, I have to think about that. It's like someone hard-coded that into my neurons. It's things that are living rent-free in your brain, you know? We are going to be 21 soon, and they are being very patronizing, treating her as though she will be a spendthrift. Or... yeah, I can say that as a woman. Usually women get, if you're a woman, you get a lot of crap for that, and the men, they don't. And as a girl, you get to say you don't have, you know, don't sleep around, don't do that, but I always thought to myself, but that's not rational, you know? And I'm gonna tell you why. If I had, I mean, I don't have children, but if I had kids, I would be more worried about my boys, my sons. Because a girl can get pregnant and then she has one child. Maybe if in case of multiples, you know, she's gonna have twins or triplets or quadruplets even, but that's really rare, so I'm not counting that really. But you at most gonna have maybe 4 grandkids then if she has quadruplets, which is really freaking rare. But even if you get the worst case, so to speak, or the extremely rare case, my son, he can impregnate so many women, then I would have even more. So why are we not, you know, it's just a very dumb double standard that doesn't even make sense if you look at it mathematically. Like your son is gonna be able to produce more children than your daughter, so I don't know. I also don't like that culture of always assuming they're gonna be sleeping around. Groom mates. But yeah, I know how stupid that feels with the patronizing, and you're like, okay, I know that, you know, 21, some people are... well, the human mind hasn't fully reached its adult capacity until you are 26, to be fair. But still, it's really annoying to be told, oh, don't do this, and you should do that, and you're an adult. You know, you can vote, you can buy your own house, if you have the money, of course. If you don't, well, doesn't matter how old you are. My reaction times when near a car accident is about to occur, I would crash every time. Oh, well. I have to say, and I told that to my husband already, my reaction times since I've been doing the RNG manipulation thing, they're even better now. So I've noticed that while driving. He even, like my husband, when he was driving with me, he made comments of, wait, why did you brake so early and so quickly? And I couldn't really tell him why, but I assume maybe doing the RNG manipulation thing maybe wasn't such a stupid idea. Hey there, Winar, welcome back to the stream. And what random word do you have for me? Tuna. Oh, I love tuna. Really love tuna. It's my favorite fish. Could eat tuna sushi all day. I'm obsessed with it. They want her to make weird budgets or they won't let her access her bank account. Is that legal? I don't know how it is in the US, but in Luxembourg there's certain things, like a certain age where you cannot, as a parent, deny access to a bank account. That would be illegal. But then again, US is a different country. Because they're technically assigned onto it. Ah, okay, I see. So it's very complicated. I tried to help by saying, oh, this is how much money I spend per month. And the stepmom grabbed my arm and was like, thanks for the advice, but we can do the parenting. And like, dude, I just met his stepmom 30 minutes ago. Oof, okay. Definitely getting weird vibes there. I would also recommend Fallout 4 over 76, so New Vegas and 1 and 2 are the best. Oh, you know that better than I. Ah, there we go, there it is. There's the male rolls. That was pretty quick. Good. Alright, so, I mean, this is gonna be the easy part. And yes, if I transfer that one up, it's gonna be possible to have a Gallade. Or a male Gardevoir if you prefer that. So let's put it to put him to sleep. That sounds like euthanasia. Make him fall asleep? I don't know. Alright, so I think a Great Ball, that would look good. There we go. I think it's gonna be immediately caught. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So alright, only 16 minutes or 15 minutes in and we got the first rolls. Wonderful. So we're gonna save and I'm going for the female one as well. But for that, let's see, do I even have... I'm gonna need to go for the, well, at least... Synchronize only gives me 1. Oh, it's the exact same now. I don't even need a Synchronize at that point. I don't even have it with me. So let's put Rosine at the first spot. Let's save and then try for the female one. I saw that jerk who once bullied me back in school. I saw him and I walked and asked, do you remember me? If he apologized, I won't kill him, jeez. But he laughed at me and said, oh, you were that pushover. What happened is oh, you choked. Jeez, Ahmed. You didn't bite him though this time, so... Wait, I'll just save again because my brain won't shut up about that. You choke him. Jeez. And broke his teeth. Ooh. And said, who is the pushover? And also punched him over and over. Well, who's laughing now? Ah yes, bullies never learn. We were out at dinner. I almost lost it, but I kept my poker face. It wasn't great that night. Oh yeah. Well then, respect to you that you could keep your poker face there, because sometimes it's really hard, you know. You want to be absolutely, how do I say it? You want to tell them everything, but I know from experience being very just telling things how it is not always the best dialogue option. It's not just reaction times for me, it's also driving nervousness. I see. Tuna is bad for you because it's cat food. Well then chicken is also bad for me because that's also cat food. There's a lot of things that I eat that cats also eat. Understand that the human brain doesn't stop developing until you're 25 to 27. Oh hey there, crow. Sorry, there was a crow flying by. But like some people are just naturally more mature than others. Her and I don't act like other 20-year-olds. Yeah, that's what... You know, for example, I like to compare, I know you shouldn't compare people too much, but when I compare for example, my nephew with some 24-year-old people that I know, and he was more mature at 16 than they were in their 20s. Sometimes some people are already really rational and mature when they are teenagers, and others, well, I don't think they ever reach that maturity level, to be fair. Are you getting Fallout 4 then? Yeah, ask them, because they're the Fallout fans. Yeah, she gets treated like she's going to go out party and waste money. She isn't like that. Oh, I know how that feels. Like, I'm not even... You would see me at a library, not at a party. And people just, you know, people who didn't really know me, they were like, oh, are you going to get out and sleep with tons of guys and go party? And like, no, I'm in a committed relationship, and I'm not that kind of person. But they wouldn't believe me because, I don't know. Or funny story, I got some, I was stopped at certain traffic stops where police, they were doing their job, you know, they were doing an alcohol test, and they were just asking, okay, license please, and the papers for the car, you know, the insurance and all that. I showed them to them, all good, all dandy. I never do any weird stuff with that. I think that should be in order, definitely. It's very important. And then they thought, so what did you have to drink tonight? And I was like, 0. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. And you could see they were almost like holding their laughter back, and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna show that blonde, we're gonna ruin her night now. And I blew into that, you know, that thing that they use, the breathalyzer, to see how much alcohol I had, and it was 0, 0, 0. Who would have guessed? I don't drink alcohol. And I told them, and they almost had a facial expression like they were disappointed, but they should be happy because I'm not driving under the influence. It's like they just saw me, they put me in a very specific category. Oh, that's a ditzy blonde, probably she's probably drunk and coming from a party. And I wasn't coming from a party, I was coming from an amateur astronomer evening, so something really nerdy. Yeah, you shouldn't judge people by how they look and not just assume, oh, she's a young lady, she only has boys and alcohol and partying on her mind, which, no, not all of them are like that. And that's not a shiny rolls. Futa God of War. The best way I can describe it is that Fallout 1 and 2 and New Vegas are RPGs first and action games second, while Fallout 3, 4 and 76 are action games first and RPGs second. Very stark difference. Ah, yeah, that is a pretty good distinction, yeah. I mean, very easy to understand. Oh, you did bite him, Ahmed, you vampire. Bit him in his face. Oh boy, Ahmed. You don't mess with him, he's gonna bite and choke you, jeez. Hey there, Smokey Mario, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? What God of War now? Well, the baby form of God of War got a male Ralts. And now I'm going for a female one because it has occurred to me that I never shiny hunted for a Ralts on stream. Jesus, Ahmed, the bully is an a-hole, but if you continue to beat people savagely, you could end up getting charges. Yeah, that is definitely something you should keep in mind. Like, don't get me wrong, we both occasionally go to a party. Yeah, it's just human. I mean, even if you do, there's always, you know... After a certain point, I understand the parents' view that you want your kid to be safe, but you can't just control them for the rest of their lives, you know? But they treat her like she's a party animal. She gets straight A's and prioritize school over anything else. It's just odd. Yeah, that is definitely odd. Saturday was fun. I went to the zoo and saw a good friend of mine. Oh, nice. So I assume the zoo was also in Chicago. There's a really good zoo in Amnéville in France. Luxembourg used to have a zoo, but that's a lost place now. Sunday was meh, very mixed. My mood started crashing Sunday, so what should have been a great day was just okay at best. I'm sorry to read that. Yeah, sometimes you just have days where your mood is really bad, and even if good things happen, you just can't appreciate them. Made a Google site for documenting my Esper world the other day, and Google took it down yesterday and don't even know why. Wait, why did they take it down? That's odd. Do they not? Usually they take things down when they go against certain rules, but I don't think that you broke these rules. But that's also why I always say, you know, people are very happy with clouds and cloud storage. Oh, it's on the cloud, but if the cloud's gone, or just in general, it's on the cloud equals to it's on someone else's computer. So that's why I always have hardware storage space so that I can say at least I have one copy of it on my computer. Went to an arcade Sunday with friends. Ah, that's really nice. It was fun, but halfway through I just sat at the table for 2 hours feeling really depressed. Didn't help one of my friends was being weird. Haven't exactly been getting along with him well lately. I see. Yeah, that's like a very slow pain, right? Just realizing, maybe I can't really be friends with that person anymore. We drifted apart too much. Junior Joseph Jeffrey Cody, okay. Thank you, ONR. Yanni, Wani, and the boys. Sup, people? Welcome back to the stream, Kinox. How are you doing? And there we go. It's female shiny Ralts. That was also very quick. So, nice. Yeah, the female Ralts has the ability that copies the opponent's ability, and the male one has synchronize. And I know that because usually with the trace ability, I think that's what it's called in English, there's a text box that usually pops up, and with synchronize there is no such thing. I'm going with a great ball again. Getting Fallout 4 ads. Ah, there we go. And the rolls, both of them have been caught. So we have a cute little pair. And I'll definitely save. And then we could go to the fiery path, because I don't think that I got a shiny coughing on stream before. At least I don't remember. I'm gonna do that. You're getting Fallout 4 ads, Sims 4 and Ark Survival Evolved and tabs all for $10. Ooh, that's a great price. Yeah, are these Steam summer sales? Aren't they on right now? Aren't they? Isn't that a thing now? Or will they start in August? I always forget when they are. This page has been taken down for viewing. This is due to violation of the TOS of program policies. Content blocked from being served to users with no explanation on what violated that. Yeah, Google really sucks sometimes, and with sometimes I mean a lot. I mean, to be fair, just don't trust these large companies, you know? Alright, you go, wait, I'll put you back in the box that you came from, and then I'm gonna take my synchronizers with me. Hey there, Kaito Skywaker, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Had a headache before, but it quickly turned out that it was a hydration issue, so I drank some water and now it's all good. friendly reminder to also drink some water. I unfortunately have the tendency to kind of forget to drink water. That must be my luck and my love for shiny rolls. Yeah, that was a perfect moment to enter the stream. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with an my Espeon, and then we go to location Fiery Path. Where are you? There you are. Coughing, and I use a Adamant Synchronizer. That will give me a lot of frames, wow. But they're not gonna be exploding because the level is too low, luckily. And the frame is gonna be, the delay is gonna be 268. Since we are in a cave right now, I'm gonna save again, and then I'm gonna hunt. Amit is Tyson here, or yeah, who was it again who bit off the ear? Was that Tyson? I think so, right? I'm not really, my knowledge on boxers is pretty limited. I don't even know why, but I sometimes get Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson mixed up. Pineapple. Indeed, ONR, pineapple. And I'm gonna say it as a half Italian, pineapple does go on pizza. Yes, I said it. I had to drive 10 hours total over the weekend. Oof. That's a long drive. The longest car journeys I've been in were also like 10 hours. It's from Luxembourg to Italy. I'm buying them on jailbreak. I see. PS4, and I know someone sells games for $2.50. Even the original price is $100. Ooh, that's good if you know people like that. Dude, it's burning over here. Yeah, did you see in the Discord? Almost like every single country in the EU is boiling right now. Hair getting longer ain't helping. I feel like it's long. I've been growing it out for a while. Mike Tyson did. Ah, I see. Yeah, I know how that is. That's why in the summer I usually tie my hair in a ponytail. Because my hair is like hip length, if not butt length. So yeah, definitely know how that feels. I mean, only thing I could think, because it has to do with Pokemon copyright. I don't think so. I put like custom sprite stuff on Google Drive before, it never got taken down. Makes no sense when I can easily find Google sites with emulators embedded in them to play Pokemon illegally. Yeah, that's just a double standard. I'm doing good, dude. Too, just a friend of mine, I've had discussed the situation with Penguin Zero. Yeah, is he gonna stop? Because I haven't gotten into it too much now, but I just heard that he had like a podcast and someone was saying very, very questionable things, to put it very lightly. Overall, the weekend was very mixed. I had fun, but I don't know, it was complicated. Doesn't help, I'm really worried about one of my oldest friends who I'm not sure if I shared has a brain tumor. Oh no, you didn't share, but oh no. Oh, my condolences, that's horrible. Is it treatable? Like, what kind of brain tumor? I know some of them can be benign and treatable, but usually a brain tumor is very bad news. Oh boy, that's really bad. Especially in the US, where the healthcare system is really, well, I wish I could say just what I think of it, but I'm in the process of getting monetized, so maybe not. Maybe not. No, unsubscribing. Pineapple on pizza is like sushi on pizza. Unforgivable. I'm gonna lose my viewers just because of my opinion. I'm gonna cry now. I want that venom snake here. I see. Boiling in Europe is normal summer temperatures in much of the US. Yeah, you guys, your summers are not like our summers. It's definitely true. And you have AC, like Kaiser Kamasin says. It's something that you usually do not find in Europe. Except in hotels and in shops. Right, so what do I get? A Geodude. A Geodudette. A Geogal, I don't know. Google site's not just a dog or drive, whatever. Ah, I see. Oh, you send an appeal? Let me know how that goes. It would definitely be interesting to know. That's Eastern European Slavic AC. My friend thinks that Penguin Zero was tricked by Sneeko, maybe a petty revenge for the roast he received from Charlie in the past. Oh boy. But didn't that Sneeko guy say really questionable stuff about marrying, if I don't get that mixed up, marrying underage girls? Which, no. That's really... I cannot fathom the fact that in some US states you can still, like, child marriage is still legal. That is just, I don't know. That's horrible. Anakin episode 3 here. Oh, that's the one movie that I watched, so I can actually understand the reference. Hey there, Matthew Jenkins. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Just subscribe. Pineapple does go on pizza. See, we have more people with actual good taste here. Thank you, though. And I say this as a half Italian. Well, my dad is Italian, so for like in Italy I can vote. I can actually vote in Italy. So I think that constitutes enough as a citizenship, even though I am primarily Luxembourger or Luxembourgish. The US healthcare system is bad. Yeah, that's just true. Yeah, bad doesn't even begin to describe it. A rock with arms. Yeah, wonderful Gen 1 design there. Tumor is a primary brain tumor, meaning it started in the brain. It hasn't metastasized, spread to other parts of the body. We don't know if it's malignant or benign until it's fully removed. Oh boy. Well, fingers crossed that it's benign or can be removed easily. No, Matthew is on my pizza and pineapple side. You can't change the faction he's in now. Too late, Kaiser Karmazin. And you know, apparently you said that I have an empire, and in my empire it's pineapple goes on pizza. That's a rule I implemented. I don't like pineapple on pizza, but I respect it. See, you can just be like Smokey Mario and not like it, but respect it. Pineapple pizza is the bomb, what you all on about. Yeah, I mean the pineapple just goes on pizza. I don't know, it fits. There's much worse that you can put on a pizza, believe me. And yes, despite what some people have maybe told you, in Italy you can get pineapple pizza. I know because I went to Italy multiple times and I saw it on menus. And sometimes, you know, they say, but it's not authentic Italian. Well, so what? Californian sushi is also not Japanese, but I like it. It's a very specific style of sushi and it's good. He has health insurance, thankfully. Oh, good, good. His family is wealthy enough. Oh, that's good, that's lucky. His neurosurgeon is one of the best in the state, if not the country. Oh, that's double lucky. I think he'll be fine, but I'm still worried. Yeah, that's definitely a... like, how are you even... I can't imagine how that would feel, getting that message and... oh wait, that's a shiny... shiny accidental Torkoal. I was wondering when the first accidental shiny would come up, and here we go. Oh boy. Now you're burning me. Pineapple, mushroom and sweet corn is the goat pizza. I've never had sweet corn on pizza. You burned me. I've never had pineapple on pizza. I like fussing about it because it's funny. Sushi on the other. Yeah, don't do the sushi pizza. That's just a affront of God's creation. Owl and a small snake were at the school in my neighborhood. Unlucky snake. Wait, did that really happen, or is it just one of the quirky word stuff that you usually write? Because if so, well, the owl had a snack, and... yeah, it's too bad for the snake. Wow, I'm a level 100 Pokemon, and yet, look at that HP. Well, to be fair, Smeargle is very weak, unfortunately. Hang on tight, Rosina. We're close. Alright, so... I don't have one in the luxury ball yet, so I'm gonna do that. So what... one? Oh, how dare you. And you woke up? Jeez, are you gonna wreck Rosina now? Just a level 30 Pokemon. Yeah, you're definitely doing that. But... fear not, I have enough items for that. Tomato isn't a fruit, it's clearly a vegetable. Well, I always thought of it as a vegetable, but it is a fruit. Bro, if tomato sauce goes on pizza, why not pineapple? Exactly! Yeah, you're exactly, Keenux, exactly. Like, it's the same flavor profile, so... why... I mean... I think it's just evolved into a meme at this point and people are just parroting it for the meme. I think I tasted pineapple pizza before, but a long time ago it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it isn't. And the accidental shiny Torkoal has been caught. Wonderful. Just seeing which frame did I get. I think this one is a bit too early. So click that, update. I'm gonna save. And then try again. So yeah, already one accidental shiny for the stream. Pretty sure I'm gonna get a couple of more. So let's see. Sweden, they put banana and very powder on pizza. What? Banana? Ugh. Okay, that is a bit... I don't know. That is a bit weird. But if you... whatever floats your boat, I guess. Well, in my empire, your name is Jonna, so who is really winning here? Oh, that's a good argument, though. Went to a pizza restaurant the other day and it was like the best pizza I had. Was it? Okay, it wasn't. It was... Neapolitan pizza was so good. I don't know if it's just a restaurant though. Could be, but yeah. I've tried many good pizzas. Curry powder is what they use. You made pasta, pizza, ravioli all together? There's worse. There's definitely worse, Amit. Just asking, do shiny Pokemon have better stats over regular ones? No. Well, in Generation 2 they are slightly above average, and that's because in Generation 2 the shininess is determined by the IVs and not by the personality value, and starting from generation 3 and up, it's determined by the PID, so that's the personality value. Oh, but Kaiser comes and already explained that. I'm pretty behind when it comes to the chat. Yeah, and the Shinies in Generation 2, like Matthew Jenkins says correctly, they never have perfect IVs, so you can't have that in Generation 2. Either you have a Shiny or a Pokemon with perfect IVs, but not both. And also might also mention that in Generation 1 and 2, IVs go up to 15. And in Generation 3 and onwards, it goes until 31, so 31 would be perfect. I mean, if the shiny is found for a specific method, that method may also increase odds of good IVs, but that's the only reason that they would have better stats. Yeah, exactly. These stats are completely dependent on the IVs and the EVs, of course. Banana pizza, bleh. Don't they have to be perfect IVs to be shiny though? So wouldn't they be better? Maybe just forgot how it's calculated. No, they, I mean, in Generation 3 and onwards, you can definitely have a perfect IV shiny. That would be possible, but other than that, same odds. Yeah, sweet and salty, that's really a good combo. Did I go full autism mode again, Kaiser? My bad. But yeah, tomato is a fruit, which I don't know, my brain is still like, isn't it a vegetable? But it isn't. Oh hey there Arch, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? My dad is being a real butt and not giving me any privacy, so I can't watch the stream. I'll be here in a bit, bye y'all. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Hey, if it doesn't work out, I mean, that's okay, I definitely understand. Yeah, I don't know, would you bite into a raw tomato as you would bite into an apple or a pear? Bleh. I mean, some people do that, but ugh. I don't like tomatoes anyway. I actually, the taste is okay, but it's the texture that just throws me off. It's so slimy and disgusting. Just, ugh. I hate ketchup. I also don't like ketchup, and sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't like ketchup. Like ONR, the looks that I get when I say, like at a not a hot dog stand or a hamburger stand, I don't know, and I don't want ketchup. Wait, you don't like ketchup? Yeah, I don't. They're like looking at me like I was doing a prank or something. I don't know. I don't like ketchup. It's just not really that good. And that's a Geodude. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a Geodude. Have to try completo, Sienna. Chili and hot dogs. It has avocado. I like avocado. Tomato, mayo, and ketchup. A dish from the gods. I definitely have to try a lot of things. There's so much that I still haven't discovered yet. Traditional Chicago pizza is the best. No, not the really thick crust, but the really thin crust. That's how it's done in Italy. The real Italian pizza is very thin. It's been usurped by thick crust. Ah, that's very unfortunate. Fun fact, I never watched or played Fallout before, so I have no idea, not even a small idea on the game. I think you're gonna like it. You like ketchup, like the Pikachu in the anime, that really like ketchup. Loved it. Oh, you can bite into a tomato? Well, yeah. I effing love tomatoes. Once I eat 5 large tomatoes at once. It's funny because 3 of my siblings are allergic to tomatoes. Oh, they are allergic. But that means, like, what are they allergic to specifically? Because some foods, if you cook them, you can give them to the person who are allergic to that food because the cooking process basically destroys the specific protein that the body is producing allergen bodies against. You know, that's what an allergy is. But sometimes, like with nut allergies, that's not the case. Most of the time, if I use these emojis, I'm probably making a joke. Okay. Barbecue sauce? Oh, I don't know. I never really had barbecue sauce that really made me go, I love it, but maybe I didn't have the right one. It's my way of sharing social cues. I think the cue that you want to share is the CUE one and not the cue that you stand in line. Okay, Jonna, you're on thin ice. This is too many culinary bad takes. What did I do now? Is it because of the ketchup or the tomato thing? I'm a picky eater, unfortunately. I wish I could change that about myself, but... Well, it's gotten better. As a kid, I didn't have much variety that I could eat because it didn't taste good. But now I actually can eat vegetables. Sicilian pizza is the bomb. Yeah, really good. Thin crust is better, I agree as well. And not crispy. I have a cousin who eats tomatoes and onions like apples. Onions? He bites into onions? Some people are just hardcore. Yeah, you're using the J. Yeah, sometimes I'm too autistic and I think too literally. Thin crust is better. One of my friends says thin crust is so white. Okay. And American, but it's literally the Italian way. Yeah, it is. Try to get thick crust pizza in Italy, it won't happen. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Maybe in a Pizza Hut in Italy. But other than that, you're not gonna find it. Weirdly, I don't like tomato, but I like salsa. Now that's why I can't really eat salsa, because it tastes too much, well, it has that tomato weirdness. Or you're allergic to pineapple. Well, fun fact about pineapples, they are so acidic that they kind of digest you back. But it's so slow that you won't be eaten by a pineapple in that regard. Yeah, some people are dumb. That's definitely true. I think that's an understatement, Keenox. We're well on our way to the Idiocracy ending. Oh, and I got a shiny Geodude. Alright, wait. When does Geodude learn Explosion? I think I should look that up. Because I forgot if it was in the late 30s or 40s. But yeah, here we have yet another accidental shiny. Alright, so you... Oh no, you can use... Oh, that's not good. You can... So this one might go boom, guys. Oh, you woke up and you didn't go boom. Okay. Phew. Definitely need to use the Golduck that has an ability damp so that they can't explode. I think I need a Pokemon like that for my team. Alright, I'm gonna use a Luxury Ball again. Kind of risky because it can use not self-destruct, but oh yeah, there we go. Got it. Phew, that was close. Could have been really bad. Alright, so I got a level 27 female Geodude. But, wait. Why isn't it showing here? What? This is Fiery Path though, isn't it? Or is this Team Magma hideout because it's Emerald? Oh, it is. It is. Magma hideout, my bad. You don't even get a... Oh god, I'm so stupid. Wrong area. Wait, fire... Who's... Someone's calling me again. And talking about the fabric of their pants. Okay. Sure. Oh, come on. And then I get a wild encounter. But my bad, I needed to go to the fiery path, not the magma hideout. My bad. Sometimes I get it mixed up because of in Ruby and Sapphire you cannot access this part. So what I need to do is go here and then here, and that's the fiery path. There we go. Now we can go for the coffin. But to be fair, we got some shinies now, so why not? I don't mind. Alright, so now that we are in the correct spot, there we go. German Pokemon names are pretty great. Yeah, a lot of them are pretty good. But some French ones are really good as well. It's because of the catch up. All I'm saying is that these mistakes will catch up to you one of these days. Get it? Catch up. Comedic genius. They have Pizza Hut in Italy? Well, maybe, but I've never went there, because if you are in Italy, why the hell would you go to a Pizza Hut, right? It's a justified question though, Kinox. I understand, like, there's a lot of pizza chains that have a store everywhere in Europe, except for Italy, because they can't make profit there, because the pizza, like the local pizza you can get, is better than the chain pizza. SML? Okay. Italian pizza. Kind of funny the idea, yeah. Shiny rock with arms, yeah, that's what we got now. Fun fact, confirmed by science. Plants are alive, yeah, definitely. So to vegetarians, are plants murders? Fun fact, when you eat an apple, you eat alive too. Well, technically speaking, when you eat an apple, you're eating the ovaries or the egg of a plant. So that's not really the plant itself. Don't like sweet and salty together. Oh, that's fair. Like, some sweet and salty is good, but like straight sugar and salt doesn't mix well for my palate. Oh, that's fair. And welcome back, Arch. Kleinstein, when they really named him Little Stone, yeah. It really literally just means small stone. You like pineapple, just not on pizza? That's fair. It does actually sting my mouth a bit. That's normal because pineapples are very acidic. I don't know if I'm sensitive to the pineapple digesting you think. That's just generally kind of happening because it's so acidic. Because your stomach digesting stuff is basically submerge the food that you have in a very strong acid. And now I see the Stein in Steinhoff Rock something. Well, if you take one F away from the Hof, then you also have a German word with, well, that the meaning depends. But it's usually like a, for example, a animal farm, a farm, or a really large area where close to where you live. That many FPS? What? How is that possible? When I go back to Rome, I'm going to Pizza Hut. It's the true Italian way. Oh, I think that you're gonna get really dirty looks, I think. Or they're gonna think to themselves, Americano, un Americano. Delicious ovaries. Yeah, I mean, I have consumed many planned ovaries in my life. And if you're, well, fun fact, or maybe not so fun fact, if your pollen is basically plant semen. So if you're allergic to pollen, you're allergic to plant semen. And I'm not kidding, that's actually the analog, the plant analog of that. The seed, if you will. I'm doing pretty good. It's very hot, but otherwise I'm doing good. Yeah, it's already... Well, I don't know if this is morbid. But it could be for some people. Hey there, Amber Puffin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And this is not on an emulator. I can show you. This is on real hardware. So this is my childhood copy of Emerald that I had back. I bought it when it came out. And I'm playing it on a GameCube. And the GameCube has a add-on back then where you could play Game Boy games on it. And that's what I'm using. Nothing that I play is on emulator. This is all retail. How do you stream it? I have the original stuff too, but I'm assuming you need something with a capture card. What I'm using to stream it is a Dazzle, so it's written D-A-Z-Z-L-E. And basically I use the Dazzle, and I have, you know, the signal of the GameCube is the red, white, yellow cables, so that would be, I think, composite. And what I have is a Y splitter, and I split them, like each signal is split up, so it goes into my TV, so I can see what I'm doing, and the other end of the Y splitter goes into the Dazzle, so I can record while I can still have a signal on my TV. That's how I record. Yeah, you got a shiny Giratina and Uxie yesterday. Nice. Congrats on that. Yeah, the plant nut. Yeah, I have two capture cards. The Dazzle and the Elgato, but unfortunately the Elgato requires me to put the HDMI of the Elgato into the HDMI slot of my PC that is closest to the graphics card, but that means that I don't get an output on my monitor, which is very stupid, so I'm still looking to fix that if I can find a way around that. Fruit is just good, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it is. I thought you said Poland. Imagine having a Poland allergy. Damn, plant semen smells good. Imagine someone coming into the stream right now and just hearing me, damn, plant semen smells good, without context. That would be very funny. Unfortunately, I don't get to see the faces of my viewers, but sometimes I would love to see them. Did you use Ace to get the luxury balls, or did you grind the contest? No, I actually did the cloning glitch in Emerald to get... you can use the cloning glitch to clone items only, and if you have a lot of Pokemon in your boxes, which I have, then you get to clone items very quickly, and that's how I did it. I don't have the guts to use Ace on Emerald. I know how Ace works, so arbitrary code execution, but I'm just too scared to use Ace on my childhood copy. So if I'm gonna use Ace, I'm gonna do it on an emulator. Also for Jana and Poland, so let's just talk about Poland. Kinda crazy how I got dived up between Russia, Germany and Austria over 100 years ago, isn't it? Yeah, there's... If you go into that history, you're gonna find a very long rabbit hole, definitely. That's so nifty. I'm playing through Platinum and Black 2 on my DS at the moment. Ah, nice. Black and White 2 are the best. Gen 4 is a close second for me. Maybe I should give Black and White 2 a chance, but I thought back then that they weren't as good as the first installment, but maybe I should give it another chance. I will definitely in the future go to Generation 5 for RNG Manipulation streams, and then I could use my Black 2 cartridge, because that save file, I don't care about that one. can't remember playing them, to be honest. Was my later years in high school when they came out. Snagged me a CIB copy the other day. Loving it so far. Oh, that's good. Bro, I came back to you reading Kaiser's message. Does it smell that good? So it actually happened. Well, to be fair, you are a recurring viewer, but like imagine a viewer who doesn't know what this is about and this is the first thing they hear from me. Was here talk when James and Omni were generally being the most not safe for work. I have heard the stream scented condoms. Yeah, I mean, still advertiser friendly apparently. But yeah, or scented condom taste, I guess. Jonna streams out of context, right? Yeah, Ahmed, forget about it. He's just gonna call me Jonna, it doesn't matter. And you can put them into Pokemon Home if you want to. Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing. All the shinies that I get here are legit on Pokemon Home and they trade. And that's a thing that I do. So when you give me any sort of donation, be it via my Patreon or my Subscribe Star, my Ko-fi, my Buy Me a Coffee, or if you become a channel member, which should be a thing soon. I'm in the process of getting checked for that. Then per buck that you give me per month, or be it just one-time donation or regular, then you get you can pick one of any shinies that I get, and I clone them and I trade them over to my viewers. And they definitely work. Like I also have a shiny Mew, shiny Lugia, shiny Ho-Oh, shiny Deoxys. They all go through. None of them are marked as illegal. Hey there, now welcome back to the stream. How you doing? The man with many names, right? If you go to Generation 5, you should attempt Roma RNG in Black and White 1. It's really tough but very rewarding. Oh yeah, I'm Blissy has told me that it's the Roma RNG in Black and White 1 is very tedious. But to be fair, I've done it successfully on Generation 3. Latios, and that was annoying, yes, tedious, yes, but at the end I still got it, so... Should make more annoying brand condom commercials, those really spread awareness. Yeah, that reminds me, isn't there a commercial of a man going in, like this to the supermarket with his son? And the son wants a specific candy and the dad says no, we're not getting that. And then the son has a temper tantrum and then it just shows the condom brand. That was really kind of morbid but very funny. Can I borrow a tool? I need to fix something. I don't think I can send you a tool from... Well, I mean I can, from Luxembourg to South Africa, but that's gonna take a while. You have 9 viewers. Yeah. Many names. I'm calling you Bob Rain of the High Priest Castle. What a title, wow. Ah, there we go, there it is. Shiny coughing. Really nice shiny. The teal and the purple gas really they just highlight themselves really well. And in general, I think the purple and teal color palette is just... I like him. Oh, Rosina first got burned and now you got poisoned. Poor thing. But yeah, I really think that this color scheme goes well. Sometimes I also do it with clothes. When I put on clothes, I always try to match them in a specific color scheme, and I really have to say it really I don't have too many teal clothes, but it really goes well. Alright, so I already have one in a net ball, so I'm gonna do the luxury ball again. And yeah, that's also the reason why I have 10 master balls. I didn't use action replay or anything like that. I just used the emerald cloning glitch. And there we go, there it is. Shiny coughing cart, wonderful. Oh, you wanna be a mod tool, alright. I see, I see. So, you know, I'm really autistic sometimes. Sometimes you just need to be very specific. And I'm gonna need to call one of my kids John or Jonna Jr. Jesus, all that Johning. Why do you not rename yourself to John? If you're so obsessed with that name. But what do you need to fix? Don't do stupid things, I can revoke it, remember. Shiny Super Skunk, gosh gas. Okay, I would have said maybe Purple Haze, but that also works. Alright, so now I'm going for a Relicanth, and I definitely need to... Put you here. There we go. And then you here as well. And then I need... Don't need you, I need my shiny Sharpedo. We're going to dive. Alright, so let's go and try for the Relicanth. I wonder how long that's gonna take now, because every single time I try to get a shiny Relicanth on stream, it failed. I don't know why. I'm gonna mentally already prepare myself for the gazillion shiny Clamperls that I'm gonna get. So be ready for that. A real quick fix. Alright. You're a great massager. Me too, Ahmed. Lol. Oh, you broke it? How did you break the tool? What? How can you do that? Did you just deselect it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Sure worked on me. I ain't having kids or getting married. No, not in this divorce legal system that promotes divorce. Yeah, I mean, that should always remain a choice. And, I mean, well, I'm already married. I'm happy about that, but with the kids, I always wanted children, but it's so freaking expensive to just live and exist. And I'm just wondering, when will I be able to have kids, you know, without being too poor, I guess. Alright, so let's go for the Relicanth. And the delay is 261 for underwater, and here we go. Let's go for Relicanth. Hopefully I'm getting it this stream. Purple Haze, this is just like the JoJo stand, not the song or anything. Yeah, it's not the weed, definitely not the weed. Andrew is a powerful name. Imagine a world of Johns and similar names and you one guy named Andrew. Well, you need to be a good Andrew, because there's Andrews out there who pull your name through the mud. Andrew or John in a fight. Kaiser is the only Andrew I know who I like. Oh. Wait, oh my god, this is from the Super Mario 3D games. The music that played before. Yes, I have a summer video game music playlist. to be fair, if you just look at the weed strain names, they sound like something a 14-year-old would come up with. And they sometimes have the most random names. And how often did I don't know why, but I tried, for example, looking up a very specific color, and then I just ended up with a wheat strain. Gotta head out, but I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Alright, Matthew, thank you so much for being part of the stream, and hopefully see you next time. So, bye-bye. I dropped it. Where did it go? You dropped it, and I don't know where it went. You want another one? Actually, didn't know there was a wheat strain named Purple Haze. I gotta redeem my name as a resident stone of the streams. Be back soon. 1 second. He's gonna get his wheat now. Oh no, Arch. Well, Garchomp Shiny sucks. It really does. Except for the Mega Evolution, but like there's barely any difference. I really don't know what they were thinking. In Canada, they're weed artisans. Well, the term that I really find funny is a butt tender instead of a bartender. You know, someone in a cannabis shop who gives you the cannabis, a butt tender. You're not a weed artisan? Well, to be fair, Art, you're a minor, and I don't want minors to smoke weed. That's not good. Or just consume THC in any way. You definitely need to have a brain that's done growing for that. Fun fact, I'm very sensitive to some sounds. If you play those sounds to me, I will suffer. Okay, then tell me the sounds. I'm never gonna play them, because I'm not a sadistic, evil a-hole. Yo, Art, your country has the good stuff. Canada, yeah. Just to say good luck with the stream. Can't stay right now, so I'm logging off again. Got a lot to do at home. If I can join later tonight, I will. Okay, thank you, James. Hopefully it gets done. And if not, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, so... yeah, hopefully see you soon. At 19? Ooh, that's very early. Well, I mean, I'm not your mom, right? I'm not telling you how to live your life. And people already asked me this, but I would be, if I had a kid, as a mom, finding the drugs of your kid, I would be much more upset if I found out my teenager was drinking alcohol than smoking weed. I think alcohol does much more damage to your brain than cannabis does. And I got a lot of empirical evidence to back that up. Because I don't form my opinions just willy-nilly, I actually look it up. And these studies are very clear on that. Like, the fact that the way it's been handled is really stupid and ideological. Are you thinking of quitting? Guys, Omp, maybe partly shark. Oh my god, that just flew over my head. Jeez, not really very smart today, it seems. Oh, the metal sound, but which metal sound? Like, there's so many sounds you get with metal. Do you mean the genre or the hitting a metal pipe or something like that? I'd be more pissed if my hypothetical daughter got pregnant, like, at 16. Well, it depends on the circumstances. It's, yeah, that's really not something well, but, you know, if your daughter got, you know, raped without DG, then I would be very angry, but not at her, but then it would be time for some giustizia italiana for the guy who did that to her. You know, Italian justice. I don't do drugs or weed, but I would work as Pablo Escobar if I had a job. Would you? I don't think I would do gang thing like that, even if I got millions. It's not a lifestyle I think I would like. Very dangerous. You always got other gangs, and if you see what drug cartels, like what messed up things they do. Like I'm more afraid of being, if you gave me the choice of being executed by ISIS and executed by a drug cartel, I would prefer ISIS, because the drug cartel deaths are really, really bad. Like, these videos traumatized me. You don't want to come across a video like that. It's really bad. Really horrible. Yeah, it was the battle resort from Oraz. If I ever had a kid, I wouldn't mind if they tried, as long as it's at home under my supervision and not outside with strangers. Yeah, I mean, I would give them the talk and not be like, oh, how dare you, how can you do this? That's not gonna, you know, yelling at them and being very antagonistic towards them, it's not gonna help. Weed and such should be legal, but I also wouldn't encourage anyone to do it. Well, it really depends. There's some people that I think, you know, the kinds of people that get hooked on something really quickly, I would advise them to maybe not start taking any drug, even coffee, because coffee is a drug, even if people don't want to see it as such. Oh, metal slowly sharpening? Oh, but that is, if you like cooking, you need to sharpen your knives. I wonder if that affects you. I'd go full Punisher or something like that. Yeah, that's why I said Giustizia Italiana, if you know, the vigilante justice, because I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but just in these kinds of incidents, they don't get taken seriously, and the punishments that those people get that do these things is really laughable. Like, it's a joke. Do these judges not know how traumatizing that is? Apparently they don't. Do you know one of my favorite gens 1 to 5 Pokemon music? The battle facility heads from Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Yeah, that one is also very fun. That's true. But I guess it counts as a summer music because it's a tropical little island. Now the Do For Town music is playing. Chris Chan, oh boy. That's a rabbit hole that is... Whew. Like, you think you know everything, and then there's some YouTuber, I forgot his name, he made like documentaries about Chris Chan, and they're all hours long, and he has like, I don't know how many parts, like over 70 parts now. It's crazy how deep that rabbit hole goes. But yeah, I also don't like how Chris Chan is going around like, oh yeah, it's not my fault that I'm like this, I'm autistic, but I'm autistic too, yet I don't do these things, you know. I think people like that are usually, they're saying as if it's an excuse, but it isn't. An explanation is not an excuse, those two are not the same thing. I think I go and do some stuff before bed. Good night, Yana. Alright, Cry to Skywaker, thank you so much for being part of the stream, and hopefully I'm gonna see you tomorrow, so yeah, good night. The justice system is a joke, look at OG Simpson for example, rest in, yeah. Oh, just not, that's not the only example, there's like so many, they just don't take that seriously. The Gino Sowell documentaries, ah, that's who he is, yeah. Okay, when did we go on to talk about drugs? Because of the the shiny coughing, I guess. Because I thought that, yeah, someone mentioned the a cannabis strain, and then I was like, okay, I would have said purple haze. Sylveon is your favorite drug. Do you get any symptoms, bad side effects from Sylveon? I don't think so, right? You see my character in Bloodborne on Discord? Let me see. Did you put it in creative? Because if so, I don't think so. Oh no, you put it in probably in general. Let me see. There's a lot being posted there. I saw it has the Habsburg jaw. Very funny. Do drugs, kids, it will make your life awesome. Oh jeez. My favorite drug is you. Wow, that's quite the pickup line there. Alright people, calm down. I ingest uranium every day and yet you're still alive? You gotta tell me your secret there, Arch. Asking for a friend, of course. I don't wanna swallow uranium or anything. Well, technically speaking, every single night you go to sleep, you are having a drug trip. You know, DMT? That's actually the chemical that your brain produces that makes you dream. So dreaming is essentially a trip. You know, dirty pickup lines? Have they worked for you or not? Welcome back, Kaiser Kamazin. Looking for the for a shiny Relicanth now again, which hopefully this time it will work. My favorite drug is my girlfriend. She makes me feel drunk. I mean, I'm definitely a junkie sometimes when it comes to coffee. I drink coffee every day. Do you know LSD Dreams emulator? Yes, I do. I have played it actually on emulator, not on console. Very strange, but a very fascinating game. Drugs are awesome. I'm on ADHD medicine and my anxiety is almost gone. Jesus, like, imagine being me, getting the message, hey, you have enough viewing hours that you get the, we will check your channel for the monetization process. And then they just, the newest stream is gonna be, oh yeah, do drugs, kids, and cannabis, and here and that. Drugs are cool, do drugs, kids, like all of this. So I've been thinking, you know that cheesy pickup line that goes, hey babe, did you just fall from heaven because you look like an angel? Yeah, I know about, I've heard it before from dudes trying to pick me up. For some reason in the bathroom I turn into Albert Einstein. So when something else drops, your IQ grows? Is that how it works? Okay, before I continue with the joke, I swear to God I didn't see Kinox say anything about pickup lines. This is just a weird coincidence. Alright then, drop your pickup lines then. Not that I even need it. But maybe some in my chat will need it, who knows. You had it for your PS2? Really? It's really hard to find. Even on the internet, I never really came across a copy that had a price that was okay. No, a good pickup line. Are you a nail? Because I'm going to hammer you tonight. The arch Riz. Girl, let me put an orange in your mouth and suck you off till Fanta comes out. Oh boy, that's very creative to put it like that. Yeah, I'm not getting the YouTube partner thing, maybe. My viewers are usurping me. Is that the rebellion they were talking about? Anyways, wouldn't that pickup line be an insult? Fallen angels aren't exactly good things. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly what I said to that person. I said, so you think I'm a demon? And he's like, no, you're like an angel. Yeah, but fallen angels are demons. Like Lucifer, he was a fallen angel. And all the other angels that fell became hell demons. I swear I'm not high, I'm just having weird shower thoughts because I just took a shower. Oh, so you're having these shower thoughts even after the shower? Interesting. Your OC is a fallen angel. Archangel. Ha! That's why you're called Arch? If y'all can't see the joke, you have eyes. That just reminds me of that funny Facebook meme, boys with eyes and then they heart. The girl probably wanted to say, oh, I love boys with blue or green or something like that eyes, but she forgot to put in the color. And then it's just like boys with eyes. Ah, yes, I also like boys with eyes. Kingdom of the Hellborn type of stuff. Post shower thoughts, it's gonna be very interesting. Shower thoughts and pickup lines. It's very interesting again tonight, I see. And the shower guts theme plays in my head. Okay, interesting choice. Sometimes when I take a shower I have the, you know, the Nintendogs cleaning or showering your dog theme. That sometimes goes on in my head, plays in my head then. Hey babe, are you a beautiful morning? Because I know you make me hard or something. I don't. Oh, really? Yep, got that from a custom Undertale RP with my friends. I've stuck with it for like 3 years. Yeah, well, if it works, don't fix it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those chat days again, isn't it? Drugs and pickup lines and other stuff. It's already very... I don't know, I don't think I'm getting that monetization. Nah, I think I will. I definitely know channels that talk about very disturbing stuff and they got theirs, but to be fair, nowadays with YouTube you usually don't get that much money. That's why most of them have a Patreon or something like that. Or a subscribe star, or yeah, anything. PayPal. Speaking of drugs, oh boy, here we go. I have a lot more names. Not as many names as Na. Or maybe you do. I'm gonna drink some water. Hold on, let me rizz up the YouTube moderators determining if you're gonna be monitored. I can help, I swear. I think I'm gonna get it. Estos son los 7 datos más perturbadores de Yana Segundos. Estos is. It's been 7 days. Perturbadores is as like perturbing, like perturber in French. Segundos, no idea what that is. Or did I say something really bad again? Then my bad. Maybe more than that. Jack, Jax, Jackson, Arch, Archie, Ark, Jack, Jackie, my girlfriend, and one of my friends call me this. And way more than that. You know what's kind of fun? Designing drugs for your fantasy universe and figuring out their symptoms. Oh, you need to be really well versed in pharmacodynamics if you want to write it convincingly, but then again, you are in that or a very close field in that, and you want to become a doctor, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were accurate. Made a reference to an horror YouTuber named Ross. He does top 7s. Numero 7. No, is it? It's sette in Italian, but I don't think it's that in Spanish. Comenzamos. Comenzamos, I think, means start. Commencer in French. Ese top con un dato bastante perturbador. Oh, perturbador, is it like creepy? Or disturbing? Guarda niños huérfanos ucranianos y su sotano turtur. Okay, you need to... Some of these words, I can't use my French or Italian to kind of see what it is. Siete in Spanish? Ah, okay. So, numero siete. Remember having a dream a few days ago where I was fighting in a war, all while I just kept hearing Las Drogas in my head. It was odd. Okay, very specific. And like lately I've been having these nightmares, not like a classical nightmare where you have to run away from a monster or something like that, but have a lot of dreams where my parents or someone else just basically are forcing me and screaming at me to go back to high school or primary school, and I'm sitting there like, I'm 30 years old, what the hell am I doing here? I really have to yell, and usually my parents don't yell at me like that, and it's like, why should I go back to school? I'm done with school, like, for a while now, and I don't want to go back there, definitely not. That would be cool, but Google already took down my site. I probably shouldn't add Esper drugs. Great pronunciation, holy F. Well, if you already know other Roman languages, then you can kind of guess what the pronunciation is, but thank you. Shared the Autistica dream, right? I don't think so, it doesn't ring a bell. About my fictional story, I read the episode where the Soviet monsters die to Moro, as Moro put his arm in the monster's heart and smashes with his bone arm, and he gets covered in blood. You really like blood, Amit, right? You vampire. If you want to practice Spanish, I suggest Ross Rodzank. Oh, that's the YouTuber. It's gonna be more Latin American Spanish, but I don't really mind. Sorry, Jonna, back to primary school with you. They will teach you what tastes good and doesn't. Oh god, that would be... Well, I'm having these nightmares. It's getting frustrating, actually. I keep having them. And, like, in my dream I can feel the stress, and I'm just having a really disgusting fight with my mom, just yelling at her like, no, I don't want to go back to school, why should I? No. It's been a while, right? Not a teenager anymore. My favorite drug is balls of steel. If you know, you know. Is that meme with the there's no hair on my balls because my hair doesn't grow on balls of steel? Is that what it is? Have a drug in my universe that makes people temporarily psychic, with the added side effect that it eventually causes permanent symptoms of schizophrenia. Oof, oof. For a second I thought, I mean, having psychic powers, it's actually cool. Maybe I should try. And then I read the permanent symptoms of schizophrenia and was like, maybe not. Are psychic powers worth getting schizophrenia? People that I know with schizophrenia are pretty, I mean, I feel bad for them. They really have to suffer. I love blood because it shows the fictional story ain't no joke, it's just blood and darkness. And biting, I assume. Wanna learn Castilian Spanish, Yana? Hostia, tío Jodo, chaval, viva España? Hostia, tío Joder? No idea what that means. But yeah, you have fooled me again, or well, you've done it before that I read something really bad out loud. Kaiser would be the type of guy who appeared out of a mirror and just say goodbye. That would be very creepy, just appearing out of a mirror. No shiny clam pearls, even that. It's a pill from the Binding of Isaac. Ah, oh, okay, okay. And that too, okay. I mean, there are, speaking about drugs, because that seems to be the topic for today's stream for some reason. There are actually drugs that give you permanent damage, like cocaine. I would never touch cocaine. Never. And here's why. It destroys parts of your brain, especially those that are there for empathy. And that's why people, basically cokeheads, who've been sniffing the nose candy for very long, that's why they tend to become like some kind of sociopath or just a-hole. Because that part of the brain just gets damaged. And then, well, brain damage is very often irreversible. Hey there, Emo Kid. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing with the Burger King foot lettuce icon? Still very funny. And you actually, you are a very regular viewer, so there you go. You have the blue wrench now. We're the best audience, I agree. I would totally suck someone's blood, not saying who. Yeah, totally not creepy, Arch. I wouldn't even want to suck my husband's blood, like, bleh. Not that it's, like, I know there's nothing in it, but, I just really hate the taste of blood. Like, when you have a wound in your mouth, or you bite your tongue, and that metal taste just dissipates in your mouth, it's bleh. I really don't like it. So, you don't see me becoming a vampire anytime soon. Because of that, and also the garlic love. Think a vampire would die of garlic poisoning if they would bite me. You can only avoid or dull the schizophrenia by taking more and more of the drug, and eventually there just isn't a dose high enough to prevent or dull the effects. Oh boy. Imagine being so tolerant to that drug that you just have to take more and more and more just to not become schizophrenic. That sounds like a dark path to go down. Latins usually pronounce S like normal Spaniards do, as in sh. Hope that's how you... Yeah, that's the pronunciation of some letters are definitely different in Italian, for example. I'm part Lati, part vampire, part evil demon archangel. That's kind of a mixture there. True Sayarks don't need this drug, whereas false ones do. The drug is called the Little Echo, or at least that's what I've called it for now. Little Echo. Okay. That's, yeah. I know Viva España means live Spain. Yeah, that's just long live Spain, essentially. Like Viva Italia, same thing. Or Vive la France. Exactly the same thing. Lang lebe Deutschland is also the same thing. Lang lebe Lützeburg, that doesn't... No, you don't really say that in Luxembourgish. I'd rather snort sugar. I'm not gonna... Like, snorting anything that isn't supposed to be in your nose. You can also... Like, I have my HNO specialist doctor that I go to. He's a really cool dude. He's a really fun, humorous guy. And he actually showed me, like, he had clients or patients that used cocaine. big shock, right? Luxembourg is full of bankers, and bankers' favorite drugs is that. And he showed me the pictures from inside the nose. You don't want to see them. It's disgusting. Like, they're... Some of them have eroded the mucal barrier between the two nose holes, and there's only the... Well, it's not bone, but still, it's only that is showing. It's really disgusting. If you have a weak stomach, I would suggest to not Google that, because, boy... I already have had enough reasons to not take that drug, but, yeah. The damage is really scary. If you ever bleed, call me. No, I don't know, Ahmed, are you sure? Because, I don't know if you know, but, I have something in my family, like, we have too many female hormones, so my estrogen is naturally much higher than usual. Not that you get a accidental ARHT from drinking my blood. It becomes a girl then. Really like garlic bread. Garlic bread is love. Garlic bread is life. I love garlic bread. That's why I could never be a vampire. Like, no. You cannot ever eat garlic bread again. That's just a punishment. I thought I do want to give my OC some kind of flaws or condition, or I don't know, just something negative. Yeah, don't write a perfect protagonist or OC, because that's just bad writing. I think makes more interesting characters. Definitely, that's what I learned as well when I attended like writing classes for characters or just writing in general. You do need to give them flaws, or else it's gonna be very boring. There are exceptions, for example, I don't know, like some kind of deity, like omnipotent gods, okay? An omnipotent being can just make the flaws go away, because that's just the way omnipotence works. But other than that... I just joined, we're already talking about vampires and coke. Yeah, it's one of these streams again, where we discuss the very interesting topics. And you have the mystical blue wrench now. What else would we be talking about here? I don't know, something really morbid maybe? And you're also a cat boy? Jeez, you're like a harlequin of different stuff. Like, okay, actual question. Say for instance, just as an example, if I made an OC that happened to have schizophrenia, would that be offensive to someone that actually had schizophrenia? Well, I don't have it, but as a person with autism, I really like it when there's a fictional character with autism who is written really well. I really appreciate that. Makes you feel seen, makes you feel noticed. And I would say it wouldn't be offensive if you really do the research on what the symptoms are of schizophrenia and how they present, how these people might act, then I think they might appreciate it. Just heard on old TV another word for Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Do you prefer Coca-Cola or do you prefer Pepsi? I don't know if you guys have that, but in Germany and now in Luxembourg as well, there's a cola brand called Fritz Cola, and it's really good. I really like it. It's much better than Coca-Cola. Fritz Cola, if you ever hear this, sponsor me. Or, wait, I need to say it in German. Wenn ihr das hört, Fritz Cola, gebt mir Geld, ihr müsst mich sponsern, ich mach grad Werbung für euch. Alright, ad done. The drug was created by a Formation Empire to make psychics, and it worked just not well. Since the Empire fell, the drug is just kinda occasionally pops around and people make it. Yeah, that's usually how it goes with drugs, you know. If I'm not mistaken, heroin was initially a anti-cough medicine from Bayer, you know, that company, and Eontimer needs to be restarted because I don't know. And now, come on, give me the visual cue, what's wrong? Never mind, that's not the right tab. Well, let's try again. There we go. That's what I want to see. Isn't it Forza Italia? That too. That's like forced to Italy. That's usually more commonly said than Viva Italia. Viva Italia is actually really rarely said now that I think about it. You don't have schizophrenia? Well, you could still look it up. I'm also doing that for various characters that I'm writing. Or, you know, the universe, the sci-fi universe I'm working on, there's... Don't know if I said that already, but I'm gonna say it. Basically, one of the major points, or just that distinguishes it, is that the animals, like any animal, is basically on the level of intelligence or cognizance as humans are. So animals like, I don't know, some cats, dogs, goldfish, doesn't matter, they are all human intelligent and you can have a conversation with them, have friends with them, they are legal persons. And I really need to do a lot of research on how the animals behave, what they like, what they don't like. But it's been fun, like I'm learning a lot about the world as I write my world. Little echo as in a small echo of the powers of the original creation, yeah. I generally shy away from writing those mental illnesses for the reason that I don't want to be hurtful to people with the disease. Yeah, I see what you mean, definitely. Does anyone remember the Dialga's shiny? It's kind of more teal blue than the blue the original has. Not really that good of a shiny, to be honest. All my deities in the universe are highly flawed. Yeah, like the Greek mythos. You know, the Greek gods are definitely not perfect, they are very flawed. My main OC's fault is he's too protective. Wait, is that true? He was conceived like that? Okay. I have a new OC idea. Bird, but it's literally the strongest form possible, like just a baby bird. A baby bird, but it's the strongest form possible? Okay, you need to elaborate, or is it just like a literal baby bird and when someone tries to hurt it, it's just gonna fail? Because that is very funny. In my fictional story, Cinder has the most cool personality, being smart and crazy, like Jack Sparrow. He also has the most cool fighting style. He can teleport and attack and make blood tornadoes. Of course, there we go with the blood again. The teleportation fighting, is it like in Dragon Ball? That would be very fun to animate. Cinder can also change his form to a monster or a fast demon, or a flying monster with bat wings made of bones, and even can make people's bodies blow up just by doing nothing. Oh, that sounds like super OP. Jeez. Just feels weird to say, yeah, this character is making more interesting by giving them mental illness. Yeah, I see what you mean, but sometimes if you really write it very well, I mean, you can technically write anything you want, right? Though the name will stay Little Echo, but anyways, I'm gonna snout some Little Echo. Don't do it, Kaiser! You're gonna get schizophrenia. And then you're gonna think that everything's called John. Oh wait, that's already the case. Well, have fun then. My girlfriend says she's sad. Oh, so I'm gonna try to cheer her up by getting her to join the stream. Yeah, hopefully that will work. I mean, you don't have to, but I'll try my best. Make something similar, like serum created by the Nazis. That gives some if my character's superpowers, like in the boys. Oh god, and there's not. Yeah, you said there's gonna be crazy Nazi serum. Literal baby bird, but can do anything possible. That's a very comedic idea, at least to me. Just imagining a baby bird and, you know, someone trying to run over it with a, I don't know, a tank, and the tank gets damaged and the baby bird is just like nothing happened. One idea I originally had for the Little Echo drug was that it never gave psychic powers, it was just someone tripping really bad, but it changed it. Well, we have that in real life already. It's called LSD, or the mushroom. Or I don't know what else there is, salva. A lot of things can make you hallucinate. Everything isn't called John. What? You're kidding, Jonna? Please tell me you're joking. No, I'm not joking. I'm sorry to say this. My condolences if you have a mental breakdown because of the lack of John. Do you call the sun John as well? So when a astronomer just wants to name a star, you just say, call it John? Oh, John is shining tonight. Or it's Johning today instead of it's raining. Like a Smurf language, you just substitute everything with John. My first deuterogonist has many flaws. Alcoholic, smokes even weed, and has PTSD and night terrors. Well, I wouldn't say PTSD is a flaw. I mean, unfortunately have PTSD myself, the complex variety, unfortunately. I mean, it's something that was done to you, but I see, yeah, it can definitely be very problematic, as well as night terrors. I don't wish that upon anyone. It's really horrible. Oh, how I love Omnistream. Thank you, Art. John. Now you're like a anime, like the Pokémon just saying their name. John. Cinder is blood, like he's the blood itself. That's why he can control blood. He also has a body of blood, but his left side of face is a half mask made of human organs. Oh jeez, that's really metal. Like veins, he has green eyes. I definitely need to draw that then. Yeah, like he's kind of a bloodbender, like in Avatar. And yes, weed is legal in my mercenary group. They have fields of it. Cannabis is, well, at least having the plant and growing it at your home is legal in Luxembourg, but you can only have up to 4 plants, and I think that's insane that you can, I can go to the store right now and buy liters and liters of alcohol that if I would consume these bottles, I would die, I would perish, I would succumb to alcohol poisoning. But if I have 5 cannabis plants at home, well, that's really bad. Ooh, how dare you? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know by flaws, I mean just generally negative things, I guess. Yeah, I've also found that a lot of people, they see their definition of flaw really varies. Sorry guys, the Johning is happening. Yeah, I always have autocorrect turned off because it annoys me too much. I'm back, did I miss anything? Some drug talk, but other than that, no shiny until now. Of course, except for the ones that I got before. So, do I get a Relicanth now? No. How come? In Chile it's the same, legal to grow but not sell it. I think they should just do it like in Canada, where there's stores that sell it. I think that's the best. Who would win, baby bird versus everything else? Well, if it's the invincible baby bird that you said, well then my money is on the baby bird. He's a moving creature made of literal liquid blood. He has nothing. Oh, well, he's literally moving liquid. My biggest problem with my fictional story is so far I have no female characters. Yeah, definitely as a woman myself, I find it kind of disappointing when I read a nice story or I watch it or whatever, and then there's just no female characters. It's a sausage fest. You said drug talk so casually. Yeah. All I need now is for someone to join the stream named John, and I think I'd lose it. My first Deuteragonist doesn't have much info. It's gonna be pretty brief. Pretty much to set the world. My actual protagonist will be more worked on. Now that's a good thing. If you're still in the writing stage, you can change anything you don't like. If it's published work, well, that's gonna get a bit more complex then. I think weed should be legal. I mean, even if I don't do weed, and probably never would, it's a choice to do it or not. Yeah, I just think that all soft drugs should be legal. Women in my story are gonna be badasses, legit. A femme fatale. People are gonna do it even if it's not legal. Yeah, that's a problem. And when it's not legal, you know, people, drug dealers, they put stuff in it to make so that it weighs more, but the stuff that they put in it is just like hairspray, sand, and other stuff that is really dangerous to inhale when smoked. I have tons of female characters, but a lot of my story ideas revolve around male protagonists, so I don't know. Time to gender bend some, probably. I mean, you don't have to. That's why the story that I'm writing, there's 4 protagonists, and 3 of the protagonists are women. Just because I want a hard sci-fi, you know, I really want a hard sci-fi fictional universe where the majority of the protagonists are women, because you never see that, and I think, yeah, having women astronomer protagonists, that would be nice. I have a Latias OC, she's just a normal Latias, nothing special. Her name is Candy, best I could come up with. That's cute. My Latias, my non-shiny one, is called Cerise, like the French name for word for cherry. Really don't like the idea of that at all, taking the choice of that like that from other people. Yeah, I see what you mean. And they're gonna do it regardless, right? Humans are gonna find a way. If you just look at the prohibition in the US, that just failed so hard, and because of that, they have mafias now. So wow, good job, American government. You just made it worse. Medic sniper chick, that sounds really cool. Already, ooh, that was a bit late. But already a sniper is cool in and of itself. And I hit, like, I mishit it, I was really late, and then I get a shiny. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let me see. Oh boy. Well, no use calibrating here, since I actually did a mistake. But this one I'm still gonna catch. Alright. It's a really nice shiny though, but it's like the shiny oddish of the sea. I have enough of them. And I want a Relicanth, god dang it. Perlo is pretty cute. Alright, so... oh yeah, let's go for another luxury ball, why not? I have enough of them. 1, 2, 3. And, well, accidental shiny Clamperl got caught. Now let me see. Can I get... oh, I don't get a quirky Relicanth, alright. It's gonna be only adamant ones. I'm gonna go for this frame. But sometimes it just doesn't change anything except for the level, but sometimes I just hit a frame more often than another one. think weed should be illegal for anyone except me to possess it. The problem is I don't want to write a human in the classic woman. A human, I just read that as a human, even though woman, well, women usually are humans in this context, but classic woman, nice, lovely, cute, otherwise I'm gonna get hate from feminists and call me a sexist guy from writing them as independent female. No, I don't think so. Just write your character and it just happens that the character is female. That's how you write female characters, that's it. Just as you would write a guy. It just happens to be a not a guy, you know? I think it should be legal, but in the way alcohol is. Yeah, I don't want kids to buy cannabis. That's not a good idea. And a dealer never asks for your ID, you know? Could also add a female protagonist to the group, not sure where she'd fit in. Only have 2 main protagonists. Well, if it doesn't work, or if it doesn't just add up, then don't. Wait, no, I have 2 female characters, but not much, 2 only. As long as what you're doing isn't harming others, I think it should be allowed. Yeah. Fish backwards, says ONR. And clam pearl backwards. The main antagonist is non-binary though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not non-binary myself. I'm a very high femme, very feminine woman. But I would love to see more non-binary or just androgynous characters in media. Apparently one of the best Pokemon fan games that's on Roblox of all things is back. What is that game in Roblox? Mine's gonna be balanced enough dudes and chicks. I also try to balance it like every gender there is. Be it women and men and other. That's how I categorized it. Just write your characters however you want. Yeah, but if you do a bad job, then I'm gonna get criticism for that. Yeah, just write. I think that's the best tip how to write women. Just write them as a character that happens to be female. That's it. All I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna have like any romance in my stories. I think I'm the only, or I sometimes feel like I'm the only chick, let's say, in my entourage that does not like romance stories. Like, I'm very stereotypically feminine. I like getting my nails done, I like shopping, I like wearing dresses, I love pink. I have long hair, but like rom-coms, romance novels, no, I just can't get into them. I think they're very boring and sometimes very toxic. Like they glorify some relationship dynamics where I would say, girl, run away. Just because the sex is good doesn't mean that it's a good relationship. Run as far as you can, girl, but they don't. They just put up with it because, oh, but he's hot or something like that. Oh, he's rich. Don't find it interesting, think it's cheesy when every story needs a love interest. Yeah, exactly, I think the same. I mean, drugs should be legal, 18 plus, and make sure people are informed of the potential dangers, and there you go. Yeah, I have the same opinion. The mercenary group started all men, but in the year 2000 they started recruiting women volunteers in your story. People can make their own decisions otherwise. Yeah, what a consenting adult does, none of my business. Really simple. Now I'm thinking about my favorite OC air guys again, then androgynous icon. Yeah, you said it was androgynous, so they them. To be fair, I always found the idea of a god having a gender ridiculous. Maybe it's just me, but why would a god need a gender? They don't need to reproduce. They're god, are probably some kind of immortal or immortal, maybe. So beyond life and death. Most important female character in my fictional story is the Water Princess, who at first hated the Fire Prince, Phoenix, but they end up getting married with water and fire, so it's gonna be boiled water then. Yeah, that's a trope. People who dislike each other and then they get married. Romance is kind of boring unless it's me and my girlfriend that S-slaps. Having a boyfriend made me like romance. The thing is, I think maybe that's just my demisexual butt talking, but I really could not care less for anyone else's romance. But I can have romantic moments with my husband. That's all I care about. Like, I can read about romantic stuff, but it's like, I'm not experiencing it, so I don't kind of not care. Does that make sense? I feel really alone on this, like, almost no one of my women peer friends thinks like that. That's where I'm not stereotypically girly. I can fix him, her, oh boy. Yeah, that's really toxic. I hope women start thinking to stop thinking. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but yeah, they should really seize these kinds of thoughts. They're very toxic. They're not gonna do anything good, that is. Woke god. I made a Pinterest board for them. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's a good way of you know, just putting all the information, the visual information together. My girlfriend is broken and I've realized trying to fix her isn't worth it. Just roll with the punches and embrace people who they are, not who you want them to be. She's improved, don't worry. Well, sometimes it depends on what traits, you know. I would never compromise with a narcissist because that is some kind of toxic BS that I don't need in my life. But if it's like, I don't know, like one of my flaws is I'm really bad at saying no or setting boundaries, and definitely need to work on that. And for example, with my husband, he's very forgetful, so I have to remind him a lot, and that sometimes I have to be honest, that gets annoying, but still, I love him no matter what. That's something I can live with. But like narcissistic traits, sociopathic traits, that's something I know. That's like a hard no for me. My universe, only ascended gods have actual genders. Ascended gods are mortals that became gods. Yeah, like the like in Orion's that online original sci-fi story. Otherwise, their gender is up to what they decide to express themselves as. My relationships are gonna be complicated in my story. Nothing set, and with you lot, if good and bad twists. Well, that's what we're here for, right? The interesting twists that happen. 80% of my gods are either genderless or referred to with the same pronouns as the worshipper. Sometimes they are just referred with any pronoun. Yeah, as a kid I got into trouble at the church because I was really questioning, why is God male? That doesn't make any sense, and they were really angry with me for daring to question their dogma, you know. But it doesn't make sense. Why would the creator of the universe, why would he have a gender? Doesn't God come before genders even existed? And isn't technically God genderless, or maybe both? I'm demisexual too, but not gonna lie, I'd read a romantic story about evolutions or something. No, I can't, like, doesn't interest me. I don't know, my brain is like, boring, give me the interesting universe or the sci-fi stuff, I wanna read about that. I think I'm demisexual, not really sure. Romance is okay, depends on how it is. I think I am, but it doesn't really matter to me. I just realized that comparing myself to others, to my peers, and just most people, I think I'm more asexual than most, definitely. Like, I'm not horny on main like so many people are. Not that that's a problem, but... Their baby is a girl made of smoke, and boy of water, and a girl of fire. Ah, so the gender swap, that's cool. Omni always having to point out the bad in me saying something good. Sorry, Art. Love how some of the pictures on the board look super masculine, some are super feminine, and then you have the Necromancer and Abomination pictures for after Airguide splits into the Maggot King and the Vestige of Airguides. I definitely... Can you share the board? The Pinterest board? Now I'm really curious as to how that looks like. I swear every stream we manage to mention narcissism in some way or another. Well, I think me included and some viewers here as well, we've been hurt by narcissists. And we're just spreading the good word that you should be careful of them. Favorite type of romance is My Chemical Romance. Folic Faith is all a hoax for cash. Oh, not just that one, I would say. Evolution Romance, I've seen that a lot on the internet. What about Meowstic Couple? They would just work perfectly. Yeah, with the gender difference and all that, yeah. For example, Karina is the only non-ascended deity that has expressively defined herself as a female. Others like Adelicia and Amare have appeared as female for much of history, but Amare now takes on much more masculine traits, and Adelicia has become genderless. Okay, interesting. Yo, Yana, I gotta go. If you're still live, I'll come back. Alright, Kinox. I'm gonna be live in an hour still, yeah. Gonna stream until midnight, so see you in an hour. As an artist, I do the horny on main for both of us. Yeah, thank you, darling, for that. He does it so I don't have to. Bro, why do we always have to mention something like this in a stream? I don't know, it's just how it goes, I guess. Yeah, if you ask me something specific, I can talk for hours, but like small talk, I really suck at that. And then when the topic comes up with that, or drugs or something like that, well, that's gonna be the topic then. If it makes you uncomfortable, then tell me. I'm gonna try and stop it then. Alright, 5 seconds. Let's see if I get the shiny Relicanth now. Would be... I mean, that's what I'm gonna hunt now. All the others I've already gotten. And for some reason that stupid Relicanth just evades me. But then again, I'm thinking about if I should start calibrating. Without the, yeah, I'm gonna hunt for a while. And then in like 40 minutes, if I don't have the Relicanth until then, that's when I'm gonna calibrate. Jeez, what's with all the ambulances? What's next? Feed pics of use on cash? Nah. I don't understand that kind of feed love. I never got it, but then again, well, whatever floats your boat, you know? But yeah, the topics here are sometimes really spicy, funny, if you consider I'm playing a cute game. That is, well, the target audience usually is children. It's very specific though, the user name that you gave. Alright, I'll take a quick break. Be right back. There we go. I mean, we did talk about all the messed up stuff on 4chan. Yeah, that was the last stream, I believe. Yeah, don't go there. You're gonna regret it. It's horrible. Yeah, no wonder 4chan, definitely. Imagine my YouTube content was Mr. Beast plus me in the thumbnail. I'd bite 100 blind people and turn them into vampires. I'd watch it. Oh, you shared the board in the Discord? Alright. In all fairness, a lot of your viewers are probably from your older videos, so older now, so I guess it makes sense. That's a good question. Who's here from my older days? I know, Kaiser Karmazin isn't, Ahmed isn't, Arch I don't think he is, Kinox? I think you are, right? Fiery Charmeleon is definitely one of them. But, funnily enough, usually my old viewers don't watch my streams. But I think a lot of my old subscribers might be like dead channels. Channels that don't get logged in anymore. You can scroll and find the air guide section specifically if you're interested. Alright. I'll start with me changing my PFP to Burger King food lettuce, yeah. Because that reminded me, it was a 4chan post. Some of the deities literally can't have boards because they have some not very appropriate appearances. Ah, I see. Amade was corrupted from primeval of love and lust to lust. Oh, okay, I see. And now he takes the appearance of a weird combination of male and female sexual organs, so can't exactly find that on Pinterest. Yeah, you look up intersex things or something like that, but that'd be... And another shiny clam pearl. How many do I have now? I actually forgot because it's getting very ridiculous. I technically watched a video of yours years and years ago, but it was never subscribed. Ah, well, there you go. That's technically still an old viewer then. Oh well, I don't know, but for some reason it feels like most of your viewers are older. Well, if I look at the statistics YouTube gives me, apparently most of my viewers are in the same age bracket as I am, so that would be 25 to 34. Let's use a dive ball for now. So if that is to be believed, most of them are around my age, yes. And the shiny clam pearl has been caught. Level 28, let's see. I have to scroll down a bit. 308 is was level 28, so it's definitely not gonna be this one. So it has to be, I assume, this one. Am I a couple of frames late again? Are you kidding me? Always happens. I don't know why the Relicanth just doesn't want to appear. I had to rediscover it and then find out I had liked a video from years and years ago. Do you still remember which video it was? If you don't, well, I mean, doesn't matter, but I'm just curious. Speaking of Char-Char, where is he? Good question. Maybe he's listening and not chatting much, or maybe he had to leave because, I mean, he's in Australia. When I stream, it's morning, and he probably has to go to work, so... Describe the appearance, but we have minors in chat. Yeah. It's Oddish all over again. Yeah, it's the Oddish of the seas. Definitely. Combination of organs. Kaiser, I'll take the potion to transfer it. Okay. Don't think YouTube thing is accurate. Yeah, I'm always taking these stats with a grain of salt. I'm in the 0.01% under 18. No, that's the second largest demographic is under 18. And then the third largest is people in their 20s. And I have like the smallest one are the very old ones. I apparently have some viewers who could be my grandparents. Which, hey, I don't care how old they are, right? If you like my content, then I'm happy. But they could be using a fake age to make a YouTube account. Yeah, don't know if he's listening to it right now, but my husband, he had his YouTube account, he gave his age as 106 years old when he made his account, when he was a wee lad, as he would say. And it's I can confirm that he's not that old. And if he is, he definitely needs to tell me his secrets now. Does seem most of your viewers are adults. Well, give the kids some recognition. I'm gonna be running the world when y'all are dead. Well, to be fair, I am a woman, you're a guy. It could be that I'm still outliving you. Women tend to live longer. But yeah, that's just weird to talk about. If there was a way to spoiler tag something here, I'd describe the appearance of Amare. Use the people on the streams, I guess. Well, I only get the statistic data from all of my viewers, so it doesn't, like, my short viewers. I have some of my subscribers only watch my shorts that I upload, and not my videos, not my streams. But I'm gonna go back to video production more regularly again. Yeah, I'm working on Halloween videos right now. Like, they're gonna come out on Halloween. I don't know what YouTube account age is, to be honest. I don't know if it's accurate or not. I can't remember what I put. I think I'm the only teenager who actually, when I made accounts back then, was really honest, and I always gave my real age. Poor Amade got really effed up. One of the kindest gods turned wicked and awful. Basically only watch the streams. Yeah, which, I mean, is fine if you only want to watch the streams. Or if you only want to watch the videos. Or the shorts, I don't care. If it makes people happy, then my mission has been successful. But I also do that, like, there's some YouTubers that I follow, I don't like their shorts. And their streams are okay, but it's the videos that I prefer, or the streams, and not the videos. Well, to be fair, streams become videos later when they're not live anymore. And that's not a shiny. Alright, let's try again. How many shiny clam pearls will I get? Let's see. Also think the video was the one where you talked about what you wanted in Sun and Moon. Oh yeah, like my wishes for the new games when they were new. Yeah, when I was in my 20s. I think the older viewers are drawn to stuff like the streams, to be fair. Yeah, that could be. I think my age is technically like 60 on this account. Like a boomer, but only on YouTube. Welcome back, Ahmed. Shorts is probably where you'd have the younger viewers. Yeah, I would say so as well. Bro, I've been hunting this Dialga for an hour. Were you hunting it in like on a fan ROM hack game or original games? But yeah, Shiny Dialga and Palkia are kind of disappointing, at least in my opinion. And then Giratina's Shiny looks really good. Strange thing about me, my sister looks like Lady Dimitrescu and people tell me I look just like her. So I'm Lady Dimitrescu but male version. I guess. ROM hack, what do you think, Omni? I don't know, maybe Platinum or Pearl or Diamond, or maybe the Switch games. I think it's funny that you write Omni with the KNE. You didn't call me Jonna though. Kaiser's gonna be very upset. On what ROM hack are you hunting the Dialga? Is it Dialga? Is it Dialga? I actually have no idea. Yeah, someone didn't say Jonna. Arch, you're in trouble now. Knee. Slap on the knee. If I was a kid, I would have read it as Omkne. Like as a kid when I didn't know English really well, or like not at all, I pronounced Knuckles, the echidna's name, like the character from Sonic, I pronounce it as Knuckles, and that's just ridiculous. Or Meta Knight, you know, the character from Kirby? Meta Knight, oh jeez. Thinking back, it makes me shudder, but I didn't know any better. Oh, Emerald Rogue. It's Dialga, Diamond, yeah? But then again, some, you know, the Pokemon pronunciations are very inconsistent. For example, I was thinking of a very good example now, but it kind of flew away. Genesect or Genesect? Is it from Genesis or Gene? Sorry, Arch, this is a very high crime. We may need to take you to the John jail. There's a John jail now, apparently. English is stupid, yeah, sometimes it is. Exactly, the pronunciation thing with English is hell. Make a language for my espers. I mean, you can make your own fictional language. People have done it before, for example, Tolkien has done it. It's really hard though. And Kaiser is now locked up in the dungeon. I forgot to tell Charmeleon, sorry, that still shinies that he can get. Is it Arceus or Arceus or Arceus? Yeah, because it should be Arceus because or Arceus because it's also from Zeus, you know, the Greek god. But they didn't want to say Arceus because it comes like Ars, the bad word, the word for butt. So now they go with Arceus. It shows some sounds I think Espers might make. Well, they are psychic, so making a whole new language with psychic abilities, that would definitely be interesting. So there's a war in my comment section now. Who's gonna get locked up first? Is it gonna be Kaiser Karmazin who's gonna go into the dungeon? I didn't even know I had a dungeon, but there we go. Or is Arch going to the John jail? Chaining you up? That's kinda kinky, Arch. So who's gonna win? Who's gonna be locked up? I imagine viewers just coming into the stream without any context, seeing the chat. I wonder what they think. Huh? They said something weird again. So weird having the mystical blue wrench on my name. Wear it with pride, Emo Kid. I'm going to jail now as well. I'm done too. Where am I going now? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, back to you, Arch. I'm not going anywhere. Exile to Pacific Town with no surf, or fly, or teleport. Oh no, a soft lock. I'm getting imprisoned now. For saying this is kinky, really? Arch and I may want to prison you, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, you know? Yeah, that's some logic I can get behind. I don't want to be in Pacific Town though. There's nothing to do there. And Mirage Island is never coming up. I'm just gonna glitch my way out of Pacific Town with my body missing now. Still no shiny Relicanth. That always takes me so long, and well, haven't even gotten it to appear on stream. I tested it off stream once to see like if maybe the Pokéfinder program makes a mistake and I cannot get a Relicanth, but actually I can. I really don't understand why I just don't hit that frame. But let me see, can I get a... Oh, I can get a male one. Yeah, I think I want to try for that one. Yana or Jonna, can we watch Pirates of the Caribbean for the movie night? Sure, I just, I've seen it and I'm not a fan of the movie. I think it's kind of boring, but we can, yeah. Movie night, yeah, we did plan on doing a movie night on the Discord channel. I just really need to find a date where we, you know, enough viewers are together to watch something. Yeah, like a movie night in a voice chat, exactly. And I'm open for suggestions for the movie. On the beach. Wait. This is not in the... Wait, what? Is that still in the... Why was the playlist not showing up? Oh, it is. It is part, my bad. So I'm gonna go with this. Always ready? Let's watch Smile then. Oh, hey there, Christian Helbing. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Which Smile? I think there's multiple. Movies that are called Smile. You have no popcorn? That's too bad. You don't watch movies? Yeah, I'm much more of a gamer than a movie watcher. The horror version? Well, not that I'm too scared of that, but usually horror movies are, I don't know, kind of over the top. You grow sleepy? Like right now, or generally when watching movies? Only 15:45 here. That's, yeah, afternoon. But sometimes I get really tired in the afternoon. That happens to me as well. Sick because the heat made me sweat so bad in the night and when it got cold. Oh no, that's too bad. Get well soon, Christian. Yeah, it's also, I posted that in the Discord that I have. Really, really warm in Europe right now. Yeah, I wanted to do a vote for the movie night. I think that's the best approach. By the way, my Roblox D&D thing is back and my girlfriend might join. Oh yeah, right, you were doing a Roblox D&D thing. Right, if this is not a shiny, then I'm gonna go to the surface and use a female Q charmer. And then try to get get that frame. Maybe that will work. And then I'm gonna have a male and a female Relicanth, so both. Yeah, it's really night sweats are just really bad. I feeling like a Flugzeug, okay? You're feeling like a plane? Like a German plane, specifically? Alright. You should be here. And I'll put you here as well. I don't need the synchronizers then. I'm gonna put you back in the center, and then I have to get the synchronizer, not the synchronizer, my bad, the Q charmer. There you are. Yeah, as you can see, my box is now chock full. Well, pretty full. So that's the reason why I can clone a lot of items pretty quickly. Vote for when the movie night first in a week or month or tomorrow. How about that? Yeah, I think the voting it for that on the Discord would be the best. I think it was here, right? Was this one? I hate AI art. Oh, ask my husband how much he hates AI art as an artist. I think you can guess why. I also don't like AI art. I want AI to do the boring stuff for me, not do the art. That's what humans are, are supposed to do. Right, so let's try with the Q-Charm lead. And maybe that will work. It's a bit of an earlier frame, so it doesn't last as long, or you don't need to wait as long. Even though the difference is kind of negligible. Air art. I was thinking maybe doing the movie night also, where when James is at my place. That would be fun. He'll fly to my place on the, like, in a month, 30th August. Should post a vote now so you don't forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so in general, and then I put a poll. Alright. Well, Wednesday I'm gonna stream, to Thursday. What else? Friday. Saturday, Sunday maybe. Well, Wednesday's usually not. There we go. I posted it so that I don't forget. Hey there, animator, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Art is human creativity by definition. I think so, yeah. I think so as well. AI art isn't even really art. It's like an algorithm, but yeah, can you call it art? That's debatable. Oh, someone is here for rebellion. Retribution for no reason. I'm not even talking about the fact that it steals art from other people, which is effed up. Yeah, that makes me angry. Like, just stealing, it's pure copyright infringement, and yet no one cares, apparently. Just saw someone's art where they try to make a human and low-key disturbing. Yeah, it just looks so clinical, so weird, so off. And then companies just use, you know, it's the next buzzword. It was NFTs before, and now it's AI. I think one of these days the AI hype is gonna maybe die down a bit. I wouldn't call it art. Yeah, I don't call it art either. 4 hours and 40 minutes? Well, this stream is going on for 2 hours and 48 minutes. Generated images. Yeah, it's generated, not painted. It's not art. There's no creativity behind it. It's purely mathematically derivative. Yeah, it will probably wear off. It's just like the dot-com bubble burst. It's a bubble that's gonna burst. At least that's my prediction. I could be wrong, but I think AI is gonna be the next NFT. And the next metaverse. Remember when that was hyped? Oh yeah, like an alternate reality. Everyone needs it. And it's just really bad. And you just think to yourself, wow, that guy has billions of dollars and that's the best he can come up with? It's gonna be like crypto and NFTs. Probably gonna... Investors are gonna see that it doesn't really help them. Like they wished it would, and then they're gonna ditch it. then we'll actually appreciate human creativity again. Yeah, hopefully, because I also see, like, that's really bad. Like, Luxembourgish companies using AI, and then the art looks really bad. And they could have hired my husband. God dang it. In the metaverse, stupid, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can ask myself that a lot, but stupid billionaires. I can't stand Mark Zuckerberg. Like, he's buying up so much land in Hawaii, taking away native Hawaiians' land. It's just so disgusting. I hate billionaires. They shouldn't exist in the first place. When I see a stupid sunscreen face again, I'm gonna be angry. It disgusts me, you know. I'm usually not like that, but there's some people, when I see their face, I just feel disgust for them because, bleh, look at them. I know what they do. Imagine being able to... Well, okay, to be fair, and I aborted the sentence before I said it, but I wanted to say, imagine being able to end homelessness once and for all, but they're billionaires, and billionaires are not ethical anyway, so that's not gonna happen. I saw that picture that you were referring to, Kaiser Comes, and that was really disturbing. And I don't use Twitter much anymore. It's been gone downhill since the Muskrat has bought it. Another billionaire. I can't stand seeing his face. NFTs are just... Oh. Not only is it a very stupid idea, and the use case is questionable at best, but it also pollutes so much. It's like with AI, like, dude, we're in a climate crisis. The last thing we need is some stupid rich boy's toy that produces so much CO2. Are you insane? And the answer to that question, yes, they are insane. Just bought more land in the metaverse. Did you actually buy land in the metaverse? There's people who shelled out thousands of dollars for virtual land. Imagine doing that. If AI can be used to do the animation and get directed by an artist that runs the AI, giving it instructions, why not just use an art director? Like, AI should be used in the cases where it's very monotonous work. But other than that, a human is usually gonna do a better job, usually. I'm hungry and there are coins on my bedside table and I'm contemplating whether or not to take a bite out of one. I assume they're chocolate coins. Also saw them selling puzzles on AI art on them a few days ago. The dollar store, it was so weird. That's very strange. Ah, okay, the 4 hours got me 58,400 cash in game. Unfortunately not in real life, huh? That would be a nice pay rate. Work 4 hours and get 58,400 euros. Sign me in. True, they always end up being horrible people, really. Well, I always try to say that, like, I say it like this. Imagine, like, 1 million seconds is like a week. About a week. 11 days. And 1 billion seconds is 31 years. So that already puts the billion into perspective. And I don't think that anyone should have a billion of anything. Like, why is that such a radical idea? What are you gonna do with that money? Like, why should one person have as much money as a whole country? Because that money is lacking somewhere else. And since they've been hoarding it, trillions of dollars got into the pockets of the ultra rich. And this cannot continue any longer. It's just a really bad, horrible, exploitative system. And you do not become a billionaire by fair work. You don't. You have to exploit people down the line. And that's why I just think if you are legitimately think like that, if you have like 999 million bucks, let's say euros in this case, because I am a euro head after all, and like you shouldn't become a billionaire. Everything after that, every capital gains after that should be 100% taxed. Missed the days when AI art was new and used for memes because they looked weird. Yeah, back when it was funny because it was so uncanny. It's still somewhat uncanny though. Now it's just taking jobs from people. Yeah, I'm not, well, technically I'm not, it's not the problem that they take jobs, because sometimes that just happens. You know, we don't have, computer used to be a job that people did, but now we have machines that do it much better, and that job got eliminated. That's okay, but because of the system that we are in, called capitalism, you actually have to have a job, or else you're not gonna have a place to stay or eat, even though a lot of people have a salary, and even that is not enough to have a place to sleep and eat. And that's the problem, you know. Real coins. You eat metal? Well, you can take a bite of it, but I don't know. I would prefer eating chocolate coins. Honestly, I'm happy to see how much people aren't accepting AI though, like especially for creative purposes. There's pushback and I think it's working. Yeah, and I've also heard music AI and it's really bad, and the AI made like beginner's mistakes that a trained human just wouldn't do. So, and you can't just use ChatGPT to answer all of your problems. Only thing I'm fine with AI is upscaling. That or medical work, like going through scans of people. Anything that's very bureaucratic or tedious work, monotonous work, that's where AI should be used, but not for art. And not upscaling something wasn't meant to be upscaled, but maybe should be nice if you could restore something that had its quality degraded. I think that's what he is referring to. Oh yeah, to everyone of you who puts up with my constant yapping, consider yourself a part of my happiness. I yap too much. Well, that's good. Oh jeez, the heat is really trapped in this room. I think I didn't mention this, but I got the binoculars of my grandfather. So my Italian grandfather, he used to be a hunter. So he actually hunted game. And he had some taxidermied animals in that house that they lived in. That was kind of creepy, not gonna lie, but oh well, that just was how it was back then. I got his binoculars, and now I use them. Like, he used them to find birds to shoot at, and I use them to look at crows. So, and they're still great. Like, these binoculars are older than my dad even, and they're still good. Like, even came with a carrying leather case. Funny enough that later that same object is used to look at birds and not shoot at them. I'm not sure if I yap or I don't yap. I'm not sure. I don't care. I'm gonna just go on and yap. With a silent chat, I can't really answer anything. I don't have discussions with silent chats. And even if you do yap, so what? I do like it when my viewers are talking to me, you know? Or just sharing their thoughts. That's what I'm always looking forward to, you know, interesting discussions. Sometimes they're more morbid than interesting, but hey. Sadly though, because we live in capitalism, they want to save money whenever they can. Which means if you can save money in commissioning artists, big companies will. Yeah, that's exactly the point. I hate capitalism. My mouth hurts now. Well, you made the decision to bite into metal, Emo Kid. Wasn't there back then, when coin making was pretty new, they had to bite in it and bend it to see if it was genuine or not? I forgot. It was something like that when the Romans made coins. Like the really early coins. How should the economy of my Esper society work? Make it anarcho-syndicalist, then it would be based. Does anyone know what that divided by that is? Well, I'm a bad, can't really calculate well in my head, but I do have a calculator, and the answer is 292. Alright, let's see. It's wild how a billion-dollar company can't even give like $2,000 to an artist. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Really ridiculous, exactly. It's like a fraction of their total worth. It's insane. Oh, that didn't go through. Let's try that again. Knudeloof, that's really cute. Cuddleloof is what it means. Yeah, and they have so much money they couldn't even spend it in lifetimes, and then you know they just destroy a part of they just destroy a part of an economy. Like, whoops, people lose their jobs, and then for failing or effing up this bad, they get a golden parachute. Like millions of euros for that, for failing. That's just insane, and they can't pay one artist? Like, no. They're just being greedy little itches. 292, yes. I entered routes 292 times. Could be. Be right back looking up anarcho, whatever you say. Anarcho-syndicalism? Well, that's kind of a rabbit hole, but yeah, I can type it out. It's like a mixture of anarchism and syndicalism. Sadly, because my world is post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy, there isn't really communism or capitalism. I would assume it's feudalism then, I guess. Or just some kind of authoritarian regime. $2,000 ain't much these days, honestly. Yeah, unfortunately. Like in Luxembourg, if you get $2,000 per month, you wouldn't be able to live comfortably. Which is crazy if you think about it. I just don't know what syndicalism is. My brain is too small. Nah, it's good. It's okay. It's pretty high political theory. Okay, bro, anarch, like arch? Kind of. It comes from archos, from the word that means to rule. And in anarchy, it doesn't mean no rule at all, like chaos. That's actually a... How do I say it? It's a misnomer. Anarchy just means there's no big rule, like there's no politicians or party that rules. Basically everyone kind of rules as a collective. Could get you a pack of M&Ms and a Pepsi Max. That's kind of you, emo kid, but I don't think you can... Maybe just ship that to Luxembourg. I can get that myself though, thanks for the offer. I prefer other colas over Pepsi though. So the economy is very similar to feudal societies in developed areas. They have coins and such, but it's much more feudal than capitalist. Yeah, it's really annoying when people say, but capitalism, so you mean no money? No. Like, do they really mean that just being fiscal, having a money system, equals capitalism? People don't know that there's feudalism and mercantilism and other things that existed before. That's really crazy. Like, people open up a history book. Esper Union. I'm going to start the Esper Revolution. Named the Dark Prince in my fictional story Krad. Can you guess why? Does it mean anything in Arabian? Arabic, sorry, not Arabian. That's something else. Tropica is the best drink. Yeah, I didn't name it after the drink, but part of Coca-Cola, I guess. I think? I don't know. Try to not buy too much from the Coca-Cola company, but you know, with the discussion topic being capitalism now, because of that, a couple of companies pretty much own everything, and you just boycotting stuff practically doesn't really work anymore. Really sad, but that's just the way it is. No? Alright. Think about Dark Princess, Dark... Oh my god, it's just dark backwards. Jeez. A lot is flying above my head right now. As I said before at the beginning of the stream, doesn't seem to be... I'm not at the peak of my intelligence today. But yeah, I think actually... it looks like capitalism is eventually gonna collapse in and of itself because it's essentially one giant Ponzi scheme. But I think I dread it. I think we're reverting back to techno-feudalism, you know. That's what they all want with... There's probably gonna be trillionaires owning continents, something like that, and you need to pay a subscription for everything. And then it's back to feudalism, but we have technology now, which doesn't make it better. I think that's where we're heading towards, and it's very scary. But yeah, I think that's where it's going. Everyone is pushing a subscription model, which I hate. I miss the days where you bought software and you owned it for the rest of your life. Isn't that right, Adobe? And like everything is getting more expensive, but the service is getting much worse. Let's hope not. Yeah, that's why I'm voting, but that's all I can do. Vote and organize. I'm just one person. I'm not even a very powerful one at that. I don't think capitalism is gonna collapse anytime soon. Time will tell, though. Well, it keeps collapsing anyway, but you know, all these depressions happening, all these recessions, it is pretty much fated to always collapse and then re-emerge again, but well, who knows. Is it a good name or a bad name, Krad, or should I pick another name? Well, I mean, I guess you could go with Krad, but I don't know, because you're from Iraq, I would really like to see things that would point to your culture. That would be very interesting. I want to see more Iraqi media, you know, with your culture references. That would be interesting. Alright, 5 seconds, let's see. Come on, Relicanth. How hard can it be to get a Relicanth? Come on. Where art thou? I know you're here. All I'm gonna say is that anyone with a brain can see the writing on the wall. Capitalism is not good. Well, then we have a lot of idiots, because you wouldn't believe how many people sim for a system that basically... I mean, yeah, people just vote against their class interests. You know, you got some random dude who maybe makes 30k a year, if it comes to that, being angry at politicians saying, hey, maybe we should tax billionaires. And like, he's nowhere near being a billionaire, and yet he's like, no, that's not good. Like, are you even aware of what's happening? I look to Fallout and Cyberpunk, wonder what those two games had to say about capitalism. Well, I think it's pretty clear. At least I think so. Apparently it isn't, because people's media literacy is really bad. Capitalism is not good, but I do have doubts on all the other systems to fix it, I guess. Don't really know what the right way would be, I guess. I don't know. Well, at least you're honest and you're saying I don't know. But I really think that syndicalism would be a much better step. That wouldn't mean that there's no money anymore, or that you can't buy stuff or anything like that. It doesn't matter. That's just having money doesn't mean it's capitalism. That's just a monetary system. And capitalism is basically destroying the whole planet right now. Like, say what you want about these so-called communist regimes. When they did an F up, it was usually located where they are. With capitalism, there's microplastics everywhere. No one, like even some island people who we do not have contact with for hundreds of years, that do not want us to make contact, even they have freaking microplastics. And they can't even consent. That's the crazy thing. And I'm also of the opinion that there was never a communist system. You mean, I know you can call yourself communist, but it's like the People's Republic of North Korea. Yeah, very People's Republic. It's just nominal communism, not actual communism. Like China, they're not communist, they're just state capitalists, which isn't better. They still have billionaires. And in a true communist society, something like that wouldn't even exist. Which is even more ironic that those games are victims of capitalism, as both Fallout 76 and Cyberpunk came out in a horribly unfinished state as a result of capitalism. Yeah, very ironic, isn't it? Nairemus is a name that is Sumerian, but backwards. Is it good? Sumerian but backwards. Okay, yeah, I like that name better than the other one. Remember in a history lesson once I started giving the class tips on tax evasion. Always felt capitalism was the least bad system we had, but well, that's debatable. But yeah, least bad doesn't necessarily mean that it's good, right? Yeah, an Arabic word, it's not Sumerian. True. He said my real name. Ha! Got you, Kaiser comes in. This is my empire. I am the Kaiser here. And you're all gonna wear hot pink? Every one of you. And you're gonna learn Luxembourgish with me. Nah, just kidding, that would be torture. But the pink stays. The pink has to stay. And the pineapple on pizza, that stays as well. But now if capitalism is collapsing in on itself, where do we go now? Well, that's what I said. I think it looks like it's kind of going towards techno-feudalism, which, I mean, feudalism, that's the system we had before, which is also not that good. But funnily enough, I mean, if you look at it, in feudalism at least you had a place to live, and you had, like, if the local lords did bad things, it was much easier to get rid of them. Try to get rid of, I don't know, like billionaires today, that's really hard. I think it's even worse now with billionaires than back then with kings and feudal lords. Problem is human nature. Both capitalist and communist nations have some really bad effed up moments. I mean, the USSR starving the Ukraine, or the US driving out the natives for money. Yeah, well, I also think that the USSR was communist only nominally. Because, well, at least I'm also against any kind of authoritarian system. And the USSR was that, so I would also be opposed to that. I think capitalism is inherently bad, actually. I think it just always ends in that regard. I'm already wearing pink. That's good, Amit. Very good. Omni, you can get out of Pacific Lockdown now. Ah, thank you. How graceful of you, Arch. yeah, Kaiser comes in. Where should it go? Well, that's the question. I think if we go past, at least in the universe, the sci-fi universe that I write, it's post-scarcity, so capitalism is actually completely redundant. Oh, there's a spider. Hey there. There's a lot of bugs here. You should definitely... Like, I got a lot of fruit flies. Can you help me? Please? They're all yours, I promise. Oh god, if my mom saw that spider, she would flip. She would flip out. Also agree there's no true example of communism. True communism can't really have a ruling party. Yeah, there you go. There's no classes in communism. So you can't really have a ruling party, exactly. Sim's gonna make a family. I'm naming my kids John and Andrew. Well, if I don't want to name my kids John, but if I should get the male Relicanth, the shiny now, should I call it John? Would that make you happy, Kaiser Kamazin? I don't know where you want to go, Spider. Still no shiny. That stupid Relicanth just won't shine. I don't even know why. Oh wait, I should definitely start with the calibration now. I forgot. Oh well, I'm going with this reset, and then I'm gonna see what will happen. Hopefully, I'm gonna get it tonight because, come on. Don't like authoritarianism either. Yeah, I don't like it if it's left-wing or right-wing. Authoritarianism is always bad. So I guess we have the same values, but yeah, I don't know what I believe would be a good system or anything. I mean, when I do the political test, like either the 8 or 9 values test or the test with the, where there's 4 squares, basically. I'm always in the left and liberal. Always. We're very progressive. We don't need a third John. Oh, we don't? Definitely not to satisfy my stupidity. John the Third and Andrew the Second. I already named a couple of my shinies John. Because you were in the stream and it was funny. And if you want them, let me know. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a new month, so... Any of my donors, you can already think of a shiny that you want. Guys, you should type MasterChef Season 5 Leslie moments. You're gonna see the most sexy, amazing, funny man alive. Okay. MasterChef Season 5? Oh, that's a Leslie guy that you really fancy him. Ah yeah, Super Mario Kart, that's just so nostalgic. The very first Mario Kart that ever came out on the SNES, and I had it as a kid. Still have it. I have really fond memories playing that. That was a time where there were no blue shells. And still you hated your friends afterwards. You don't need blue shells to hate your friends after playing Mario Kart. I'll name my kid John for you guys. I think every system has its pros and cons. Additionally, no system can run as it was meant to. I mean, communism would be idyllic, but making it work the way it was outlined would be hard. Well, yeah, but I mean, you can't just implement communism like some countries or nations tried, because that's not how it should be, you know. It's a transitional... You should go to become socialist first and then go towards communism, just like Karl Marx has said it in his writings. Like, communism is an end goal. Leslie is goated. He's so funny, like, I'm not joking. I don't want to check that after the stream. I'm naming my son Andrew the Drum Slayer. Come on. I know you're here, Relicanth. If not, I'm gonna go without the delay. And then I'm gonna go for this and then calibrate like that. I think for the remainder of the stream, if it really takes me that long for that stupid Relicanth, I mean, it's getting so ridiculous right now, right? Like, how many streams did I try to get that shiny Relicanth? And it just won't appear. Of course, communism of the bad is literally impossible. Just believe that human nature is very flawed and would make attaining communism at all be a very difficult feat. True, but if you look at it, we've landed on the moon, we've done some really fantastical things. And I think down like thousands of generations, maybe if humans become more empathetic, more kind, then maybe it would be possible. More intelligent. Guess that's how I feel. Unhappy the way things are, unhappy with capitalism, but no idea how to fix it. So it's something I don't really think of that much. Yeah, that's fair. Are you gonna be evil Arch now? Oh boy, oh boy. Like, how does that trigger? Sometimes you just turn into evil Arch. And that just happens. Well, that was easy. Hey, I'm gonna be a villain. Please don't be a villain. Okay. Jonat. Did you listen to the song band I recommended last stream? Oh crap, no I didn't. I have to actually write it down. So tell me the name again. Well, I prefer to be called my real name, or Omni, or Infinite, or Infi, I don't care. WTCH, like witch, but not really. Alright, I'm gonna listen to... Oh, is it not that? Never mind then. Leslie's nickname is the Silver Fox because his hair color is silver. I I kind of like it when people have some silver strands in their hair. I think it's beautiful. And thank you for whoever is pressing the emojis. Omni! Yes, what is it, Arch? Watch Me Burn by Crystal Lake. Ah, yes, it's Crystal Lake. If the genre jokes do become annoying, tell me and I'll stop. Alright, I will. It's already August tomorrow. Like in half an hour it's gonna be August for me. Jeez. Time flies so quickly. I'm gonna blink 2 times and then I'm gonna have grandchildren or great-grandchildren. Right, so this is not gonna be shiny yet, there you go. But I'm gonna catch it with a Master Ball just to determine the frame that I landed on and then work from there. Alright, so minimum frame should be 13,800, I'd say. Here, there you go, it's a John. John. Alright, so John, what kind of John are you? Lush, that's lax. Nature, lax. Right. Right, I do need the hidden power, so gonna annoy that lady with the Kecleon again. So let's do that. And let's not forget about the hidden power TM. Not like a couple of times where I did that. It's a very high honor to receive an Andrew nickname, but can you choose not to accept it if you don't like it? Yeah, I'm going to give you the TM10. Or teach it to you. So I can determine the hidden power that I got. And it's a male. I think Clamperl is 50-50. But then again, I definitely have to check that. Right. Yes, it is. It is. Jeez, I really need an AC. But I'm renting, so I can't really do that without... Ah, it sucks. It sucks being broke, it really does. Alright. Hey there. Let me annoy you once again. And let's see what kind of hidden power type we have. And then hopefully I'm gonna be able to discern the frame that I hit. So I put initial advances to 13,000 just in case. So, and as you can see, there's a lot of male lax Clamperls that I could get. So it's a level 26 one, that's good to know. Oh god, and you do this. Can you stop being so annoying, Kecleon? Oh good, the attack missed. John the Clamperl. Oh, it's very effective, so it's a fighting type, alright. Fighting type. Where are you? Fighting type, generate. Ah? Wait, what? Really? That late? Alright, so it's level 26. I see this one, but that would be very late. I don't know. 20,000? Nah. Is it maybe method H2? Let's check. Sometimes I usually always use method H1 with method, but sometimes you get the correct spread when you change method. I can't even explain why, but yeah, that's just the way it is, I guess. Okay, I'm not getting any... Huh? That is very strange indeed. I'm not getting any spreads that make sense in this. It's 26. Is it H4? No. Right, let's put that to 0 and try again. There's no... Very strange. Huh? How do I know what frame I landed on? This is the only... This 20,000 frame, that's the only one I could find. That's level 26, so I guess I have to do the IV calculations. Alright. That's why I usually skip the that's why I usually skip the oh, come on. Oh, you please stop using your ad blocker. Well, then stop riddling your stupid websites with annoying ads. How about that? Alright, so I got a clam pearl with, it's at level 26, and your HP is 58, attack 45, defense 55, special attack 48, 33, 28. And your nature is max. Alright, submit. Alright, so the possible IVs. 15 to 18 for HP, so it's definitely not this one then. Let's try again with H2. Alright, I'm just gonna put the IV ranges just like the website told me. So HP is 15 to 18. Attack is 26, oh, pretty good, to 29. Defense is 4 to 6, wow, that really sucks. Special attack is 18 to 21. 14 to, no, not 10, 14 to what? To 16 for special defense. And speed 25 to 28. Alright, generate. And I get nothing. Well, that's really wonderful. What about H1? Okay, I get this one. And H4, nothing. So it has to be this one. This is the only frame that would make sense. So that's what I'm gonna use. Wow, that's a... I got Pokeros as well. But that's because all of my team members have Pokeros. Clam Pearl is so forgotten, but I kinda like it. It's cute, but unfortunately, really, again, it suffers the curse many Pokemon have. Great design, but the... You know, the... It's just competitively not viable, unfortunately, which really sucks. I feel bad for a lot of Pokemon, like they could be so good. It really hurts to see a wonderful design, but you can't really use it. But yeah, the shiny Clamperl is definitely one of the best shinies. To be fair, I already have quite enough of them. Oh, my husband just sent me a link. There's a movie coming out with a traveling black cat. A traveling void, very good. It's already so late. Hopefully I will still get the Relicanth. I'm gonna do, what, we have 38 now. I wanted to stop at around midnight. So I've got 22 minutes of streaming left. And one reset usually is 3 minutes. So that's about 7 or 8 resets. Maybe less because I did not calculate the amount of time it takes me to calibrate. And I'm gonna, while I wait for the timer to hit 0, I'm gonna reset my parameters again. Put this all at 0 and this at 31 for the largest possible range. And put this back, no lags, no fighting, and well, shiny. My fiction story is gonna be named The Dark Blood. A lot of blood is a lot of darkness. Alright, let's see. Come on, shiny Relicanth, please appear. My viewers want to see you. And it would be my first male shiny Relicanth. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I get. A Clamperl, of course. A female one this time. Master Ball, you go. I'm knackered. Blood is good. Yes, Ahmed, I would expect you to say something like that. Alright. So this is Jonna the Clamperl. Look what you made me do, Kaiser comes in. Alright, so you are... what nature do you have? Zacht, was that calm or... oh, it's... no, I think Zacht is careful, if I remember correctly. Let's see, yes, it is careful, alright. Careful and female. Not shiny, of course. There we go. Alright, so there's 2 frames that could come to mind. That could be it. But I need to figure that out with the hidden power again. So let's do that. So yeah, that's not gonna be 10 or 7 or 8 resets. Probably gonna be less. Darkness is also amazing and you can't change my mind. I won't change your mind. Why should I? If you like that, then go ahead and love it as much as you want. Blood is good. Well, it's good to have blood because without blood you're kind of not functioning, you know? To put it very lightly. Alright. So, oh wait, was level 28 though, not 30. So no, it can't be those. Why am I getting such weird spreads? What's happening? I really can't I can't explain why. Really bizarre. Right, let's see. I really want to know what the hidden power is. Oh, and you wake up immediately afterwards? Can you not do that? Please survive. Ooh, that's pretty... Come on, survive the second hit. You can do it, Jonna. You can do it. Yes. Nur a crit. Macht es zu einem Stahltyp, so it's steel. Hidden power steel. There we go. That is very strange. Why do I get... And it's not even the level that I got. Why do I get these weird spreads? It makes absolutely no sense. Like, I'm really baffled right now. Something is happening here. Like, I don't even get that spread. That is very bizarre. Gonna go ahead and calculate the IVs anyway. Right, you are level 28, 62 HP, 48 attack, 53 defense, 45 special attack, 47 special defense, and 22 speed. Submit. Alright, and then I'm gonna type in the ranges. 16 to 19. This is really baffling me. Like, I literally do not know why the spreads are not like this should happen. Usually I should... The spreads here, this program usually works. Like, what's happening? Wow, you got really bad defense there, poor thing. Now, speed is 0. Wow, that's really bad. 26 to 29. And special attack is 13 to 19. Alright, that's a pretty bad one, but then again... Like, I'm not getting any... Huh? I literally cannot explain why this is happening. Oh, it's a Relicanth. Oh, stupid. Stupid Yana. It's a Clamperl, of course, not a... Generate, no. Wait, method 1 doesn't give me anything? H2. Alright. And H4. Okay, it seems to be generated by method H2 then. Interesting. Alright, that is the one that I got, so hit update and try again. And then do this again. Okay. But that one had really bad IVs, at least a couple of them were really bad. Maybe I'm looking for the wrong frame. If this is indeed method H2. Let me see. Shiny. And then Relicanth. And then method H2. The frame is actually exactly the same, so... Alright, so I'm not wasting anything there. At least that's good to know. Darkness is bad feelings, sadness, pain, misery, grief, anger, hate, revenge, every bad thing humanity has ever invented. Well, yeah. And you hold the belief that good can't exist without bad, so you aren't wrong in a way. Without bad, good is just normal. Yeah, what is light without the darkness, or vice versa? If you were always happy, I don't think it would mean much to be happy at all. The most dumb opinions ever. Hear me out, the Emperor from Star Wars is so handsome and sexy. Sure, why not? You got an accidental shiny Spiritomb, that's really nice. That's a cool shiny. Oh, my bad, I just yawned. Well, let's see, maybe I'll get one the last reset, who knows. That has happened before. That the very last reset, when I said, okay, after this I'm gonna go to bed, but then it was the last reset gave me the shiny. If not, then, well, Relicanth is yet for another day. Why is Relicanth so hard to get? Spiritomb is a nice shiny. Too bad back in the old Generation 4 games it's really freaking hard to get one. And if you didn't know many people who played the game, it was essentially impossible. Gonna head out, thanks for the stream as usual. Alright, thank you for being part of the stream, Kaiser Karmazin. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, so have a good one. I would say good night, but that's a couple of hours for you to be experiencing nighttime, but yeah, still good night. Right, 10 seconds, let's see. Let's see what I will get. Not a shiny, again. So this time it's a male Clamperl. Yeah, I'm gonna just use the Master Ball again. Makes things quicker. Not shiny though. Right. And what nature do you have? Oh, you even got an item. Oh, you're adamant. Alright. Heart is adamant, that much I know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to do the hidden power thing anyway, so might as well do it. Bird, yes indeed, ONR, bird. That is apparently the word. Or so I have heard. Practical. I always, I never fight against that woman with the Kecleon. She's very practical to have because she always sends out a Kecleon as her first Pokemon. And then I can basically have a guaranteed way of seeing what hidden power type I have. Oh, can you leave me alone, please? Yeah, you're a scary doggo, I know. There we go. Wait, I did the TM10 thing, or did I forget about it again? Yeah, I did. Good thing I stopped myself there. No, after a couple of hours of streaming, sometimes you just get into the rhythm too much, or an automatism, and then you kind of forget to do things. Biddy. Me going bye now. Thanks for stream. Alright, Arch, thank you so much for being part of the stream. And yeah, as I always say, hopefully I'm gonna see you tomorrow. So bye bye and good night. Alright, I'm gonna put you, set you into dreamland. Alright, let's see what the hidden power type is. Ah, and Kanklan's still sleeping, that's good. Birdie Boiler, okay, that's kind of creepy. Borden Tube, so it's ground type. Alright, oops, not poison, ground. And what do I get? Oh, I get quite a lot. Could be any of these then, I assume. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the IV calculation again. I always assume I have to. 23, 50 HP, 44 attack, 46 defense, so that defense is worse, 40 special attack, 30 special defense, oh that's pretty bad, 20 speed, and you are adamant. Yes. Alright. 4 to 8, 25 to 28, 9 to 12, 26 to 30, 0 to 3, I thought so because that was pretty bad, and 2 to 5. Alright. Let's see. Alright, method 1 doesn't give me anything. Method H2 gives me 13,800. No way! Was I 2 frames early? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh well, here we go. It's gonna be the last reset anyway because it's really late now. So let's see, will I still get the Relicanth? Oh, I hate it when you're just a couple of frames late or early. Unfortunately, I'm still alive. Oh, come on, Ahmed, I'm glad you're still alive. Yeah, Smokey correcting it to fortunately. But yeah, the next time I'm gonna hunt for Relicanth, which is gonna be in 2 weeks. I always, with Wild Wednesday, one I do with the Sapphire that I have. I could do one with the Ruby though, my French Ruby. And the other one is with Emerald. But to be fair, the ones that I have to catch that are left in Emerald is pretty much, yeah, it's the Relicanth and maybe the Bagon, but I could get the Bagon I think on my Ruby as well. I need to check that. Alright, let's see. Let's see where this goes. God, apparently it's 19 degrees outside, but I'm not feeling any of this. It feels like... What do we have? Like 26, 29 even. Need to open the windows then. Let that, the cold in, basically. Ah, stupid mosquito bit me. Oh god, why am I starting to become hungry now? Definitely not the time to eat. I have a bad feeling that when I die, the Grim Reaper would be like, how about I get you alive back so you can suffer more? Since death's mercy to you. Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen though. Hopefully one day you're gonna enjoy life, Amit. I really would wish it for you. At least I hope during my streams that at least you have some semblance of happiness. I do want to entertain people. Alright, let's see. 10 seconds remaining. Now I'm really interested in what I get. Right, let's do this. Alright, please shiny, come. Fun fact, Bloodborne forced you to be a baby. Reminds me of another game. Alright, no shiny Relicanth. That one still eludes me, but I will never give up. And I'm gonna stream tomorrow, then it's gonna be the shiny only challenge on my Ruby, so hopefully you're gonna be there for that. And as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow. So goodbye, good night, have a good one. Oh, Great Dane. Hey, hi, welcome to the stream, but unfortunately you just came when I'm now ending the stream, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow again. So yeah, goodbye.